Warning. This video may contain vulgar language and adult content. If you are easily offended or are susceptible to events pertaining to death, gore, family troubles, or other potential threats, then know that viewer discretion is advised. Please be safe when viewing and stop the video if you need to. Safety is far more important to us than entertainment. So please enjoy your time here with us as we explore this fantasy world.
So what are you gonna do about the rest of us then?
Like a sea hag, but a night hag.
Alright, I'm gonna do a link stab.
To not cause trouble. This is trouble.
I'm about to get bitch slapped by a halfling. Grabs him, pulls out Moon Shadow, and holds it to his neck.
Let's get a busy signal.
So you begin communicating.
The ground is eating a troll. I don't like this ground. Oh yeah, I just completely forgot it.
So what do I need to roll?
You can see Rex literally eating his dice.
Yeah!
Use that frying pan as a drying pan.
Rapier stab!
You use your action to cast fly.
Fuck!
I can't.
Convey a message of what the fuck are you saying? Be quiet. I'm gonna tackle that troll and maul it to death, hopefully. I'll observe.
Got disadvantage on it. That's a 2.
You stab the one you were talking to. You hear yes. Those that are looking back, all you hear is no. You look at Ryder, nothing. You look at everyone else, turn back. He has a shovel. Great God's War Call.
The ever so charming Ryder Hopkins got it this time.
Jacqueline Ashriver, at your service.
Zacchaeus, the man who orchestrated a kidnapping.
Debatable. I feel that's more Ryder.
Alright, Rex.
And I'm Felix.
I'm Felix.
Rexer is here.
And I am your DM. Welcome back to Misroll Adventures, where the players make plans, somewhat execute them, but horribly. Because, so much could happen.
I was really hoping that we'd go, like, Zacchaeus, and then he'd just be like, debatable, and then I'd just go right to Rex.
Well, before we go into the last episode, a lot of fucking shit happened. If you are ever interested in any other tabletop RPGs, you should check out RPGLeague at their Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter to keep up to date with any of their new updates. But they also have their website that has content creators as well as other podcasts, as well as us, and people who create products. So you should definitely check them out, so that way you can also get reviews on other tabletop RPGs like White Wolf and Star Wars stuff. So check them out at their website at www.rpgleague.com. Where we last left off, you guys fled the city in a high-speed chase. No.
Not really.
But you guys essentially, you went clothes shopping. You got some armor.
3 of us look amazing.
Yes. And then you proceeded to break Quinn out of her group.
Hi-hole.
Her, honestly, best
Hee-haw.
protection.
the place of safety and sanctitude. Out of her request, in their defense, though that won't help them from Vaughn, they basically fled the city after breaking Quinn out. And as a result, they're now on the airship flying back to Greenest. Realistically, that's all that really happened. Oh, and they met Ethan, where they got their clothes. The very fast-talking and lovable Ethan.
Prunes.
Yeah, the only thing that is important from that guy
is
is
prunes.
Prunes.
And that's it.
And
more prunes.
Yeah, more prunes, and then bathrooms. Bathroom prunes.
No, that's not.
And the
No,
weird
it's just
on the
prunes. The story
And the weird
about that, it's just
contrast.
prunes.
The contrast between what he makes and what he is.
And what he lives with,
Yeah.
yeah. Clearly not somebody that can take care of himself, but damn, can he make a nice hat.
Damn, can you make a nice hat?
So
And dress apparently.
that's where we last left off. So you guys are on the ship at this point, being piloted by Rex. Very scaringly is just like, okay, this is something. Everyone else that's there,
Here's the compass.
there's a socket to place the compass in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like, this is like a holster
I'm gonna
for
go
it.
back. There's someone else on this ship.
Can you wake his ass up?
No, not Gopher.
You look over and
There's
Gopher
a-
is getting like fanned by Dorna with her hand, just like, what the fuck? She just goes, whoosh, and he's just like,
I told you he was like dead.
yeah, he's
Where-
really out of it.
Where's Ryder?
No. Yeah, so Ryder brought someone else on board, and
Where is he?
I don't know. I'm gonna go deal with that.
If you don't see him up here, there's realistically only one other place he could be, or dead. Like, there's those two options.
I like the third option.
We somehow left him back at
Yeah.
the keep.
I'm trying to fly back as fast as I can.
You got an hour before you fall.
We left him to die by Vaughn.
So,
I'm assuming everybody else is downstairs too, so go with them.
I'm gonna go. I'll be back.
so you guys are going downstairs?
I'm not going downstairs.
Oh, yeah, you're
That
piloting.
merchant. You remember that merchant he came in with?
Go back downstairs and
She's
you
now
they
a
go
different
take
person.
care of the rest. Go
I'm
with
gonna
everybody
go-
else right now.
You wouldn't have, oh yeah, you wouldn't have noticed. That's right.
I made a guess and it was correct.
It was correct.
And I go downstairs.
Okay.
And
So what
I
are
go
you? So
into
what are
the-
you doing, Ryder?
I'm talking with the Quinn.
Okay.
So no one else in the order or anyone on the ship, by chance, besides our group, knows about you. So I guess you don't have to worry about Dorna asking about you then.
So once this is kind of done, I'll explain. I suppose it can't be like this the entire time I'm here.
Yes.
Sure you can.
But I want to say you should still keep a form just in case if somehow they're keeping an eye on us somewhere out there from up here.
I mean, I can. I do have something else. It's what I used to kind of hide with Vaughn when we would flee. And she pulls out from her bag of holding this fairly large, like,
I take a bit of it and
woven-
put it in my bag of
No.
the fucking shit gets teleported into the ethereal plane
And destroyed.
and fucked. But anyways, no. She places out this huge woven basket, and it has like a lid that's like probably approximately like this wide. She opens the top of it, and she kind of just sits inside of it, and then closes the top.
Nezuko.
God damn it.
What?
Have you never seen?
No, he doesn't watch anime.
Is this based off of an anime character?
So, cause like, and I don't want to explain it too much.
No.
I'll
Regardless,
say it quick. It's a demon. She's a demon. She can't go out in the sunlight. So the main character and his sister
Oh.
carries her in the basket all the time while they go out in the daylight.
as you're thinking, like, this feels familiar from out of the world. I don't know. She speaks out loud. So if someone really strong is able to carry this, then I've usually been able to just kind of hide on their back.
Wow. Good thing that the strongest person is fucking dead.
Yeah, but
You're not down here with them.
I know I'm not.
yeah. So I have no idea who that is.
This is the person we're talking about.
Oh.
She's sitting in the basket.
Oh, I couldn't even see that. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Go on.
As you're talking, Felix, you go downstairs. You can see Ryder talking to a basket.
What the fuck is going on? And you start telling me the truth now, or I'm throwing you off this ship.
On the basket.
I'm talking to basket. You're going off the ship.
No, he told you the truth. It is a basket.
He's telling you too.
100%.
So fucking.
You're going off the ship.
As you're kind of going in, the lid of the basket kind of peeks up, and you can see Quinn. You can definitely see Quinn as Quinn.
That's quick.
You definitely got to start talking now, or you are going off this ship.
Well, I'll explain.
I mean, I did ask him to let me out.
That's pretty much it. She just wanted to come with us, so we took her with us.
We are the least. We are probably one of the least safe locations for her to be.
Yeah, you're one of the people who disagreed to bring her with us. But though she asked, and
The
this
only
way,
one that agreed to take her with you was you. Everyone else said no, even Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus was like, this is probably not a good idea. Just as a reminder.
I don't know why he agreed.
I mean, that's why she gave me the note too. Anyways, think about it this way: if she comes with us, she can get a lot more information, and she can get a lot more done.
Good. We can't keep her safe.
I mean,
As you say that, you can see, like, she fully lifts the basket. From her shoulder, this, like, little monodrone shoots out of her arm and, like, lands in her palm. And he just looks up at you. And he holds a very tiny sword.
see?
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
That's fantastic.
She's well protected.
Mm.
And hey,
I can defend myself.
if anything, we all, even though we're a weird bunch, we're capable fighters.
We're not as capable as 20 more of us.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Have you ever heard of power in numbers?
But then power is in strategy, and that's what we have. Good thing you have me around.
Numbers can beat strategy if you have enough of them.
Well, right, but then you could say the same thing with me hiding in a city. If they bring enough, then the city doesn't matter either.
Yeah, but if they bring enough that a city doesn't matter, anywhere doesn't matter.
That's fair.
Literally, we took you from the safest place for you.
I
And
need
we
to
can
learn,
offer minimum-
though.
She
I
needs to
need
get
to
out.
plan things. If I don't find something, I've done as much as I can in El Terrell.
It's like you studying with your books. Let her go out and study what she needs to know.
Hitting and home. Get fuck.
Why the fuck did we not take her to Waterdeep then?
Because nobody knew about her.
Yeah, we didn't even know about it then.
Only person
Only person
who
knew
knew
about it
was her.
Was Jacqueline.
I wasn't even there when you guys originally went to Waterdeep.
I wasn't even there at all.
No, you never. Yeah. No. So
I'm like, why are we taking her southward towards danger when we could have gone northward with possibly people who could protect her better than us and take her to a place with a decent amount of knowledge?
That's pretty much just moving her one place and keeping her in another place. Again, learning nothing.
Well, I agree that I could have learned something there, but at the same time,
Yeah, trust me, no, the
things
archives are
seem to
much better
happen
than this.
a lot
than this
around you
library.
guys. So I'm kind of, and I want to learn something about these flasks. They're the thing that I feel like is the key to saving Vaughn. I
What's-
need something for my grandfather.
There are some ingredients that I can introduce you to. I have someone who's also studying them.
You have someone studying them elsewhere?
Yeah, of course.
This would have been
Studying
helpful
who?
information.
The flask.
This would have.
Oh, okay.
So, he's a good acquaintance of mine. We get
How
along.
many people have you told
About the flask?
about this person?
Oh, no one knows about Quinn at all. Besides,
You're a fucking idiot.
He's talking about the creatures.
About this other person you have studying the flasks.
I mean,
Does
no one else really? Because I don't really need to tell people that they're studying the flask. I just told them make sure no one consumes it. I mean, that's obvious.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Vaughn in that group would have been helpful to tell.
I'm pretty sure I told them
Did
that someone else was studying. I know Toad studying.
Onthar knows that they were studying the body of one of the creatures. Not specifically one of the flasks,
Yeah.
the creature.
Pretty much what happens. One of the things. Anyways, he has some information. He could share it with Quinn, and she will learn something.
Share
She could-
notes.
Exactly. And then if we go meet someone else who's also studying it, that's more knowledge.
Look at it this way. We're already moving,
Yeah,
and stopping's not going to help you because Vaughn's already probably known.
yeah,
So being mad about it's not going to help. Only accepting it?
accepting it's not gonna help either. Either way, I die in this situation.
We won't die.
Just be really.
Vaughn won't blame most of you. Especially because he left a note.
So he'll blame me.
So
Especially because he'll blame the Mastiff.
Maybe I should have you wrote the note.
Might have been smart.
oh dear God, you are an idiot.
Oh dear.
Well, past is the past. We'll deal with
You
it when it
are
comes.
dead.
So Sicarius and Jinx, where are you on the ship?
And I was just gonna have Jack just idly walking around.
Just kind of like idly keeping up an eye and everything. You can make a perception check if you want.
Dragon!
Sicarius, what are you doing?
There's another one of these things. What?
I kind of need someone to be a lookout to see if we're close to Greenest anyways.
Wow,
You
Jack.
started like 20 minutes ago.
No, near green. We got
Another like
weeks
dirty
of
20.
travel.
Dirty 20. You're paying close attention. The sky is very clear, so you can see very far. You don't necessarily see
21.
21, even better. You can see even further than
Even further.
There's definitely nothing of threat anywhere around you.
Dragon!
You're paying close attention to make sure there's no flying objects or creatures.
Parakeet!
There's a number of normal birds, and you can tell they're normal because they're near the ship, and you can get a general glance at them. They're just birds, which is amazing to you. But
just birds. I didn't know those existed. Birds? What?
but you can feel the ship is a little bit more rickety. So when you look up, you can see Rex is still having some difficulty trying to keep the ship steady in comparison to what that one man was like, where it was perfectly
The
steady.
barkeep.
With his eyes closed.
I know that Gopher isn't here, but I don't care. Here, I'm going to try something.
Okay, what are you gonna try?
I'm going to try giving Gopher 5 points of lay on hands to cure poison.
Alright. So when you walk up forwards, just like
You slap him with it.
Just slap.
you place a hand, this light kind of just like flows.
It cures poison and disease.
Yep. And as it kind of like coalesces over his head, you see his face just like and eventually his eyes perk open.
Now you slap him.
I feel fine. So, where are we?
Alchemy.
Right.
Do I see this?
Yeah, you see him sit up as you have cured his alcohol poisoning.
Yay! Gopher!
Don't know why
I need you up here!
Well, we're on the ship again? Where are we going?
Gopher, I need you to ride this. Take over from me.
I'm riding the ship.
I need you to take over from me.
Take over riding the ship?
Rex, stop yelling at this man. He just woke up from near death. Go for it.
Yes.
You are a man of seafaring vessels.
I've dabbled a few times on a ship.
Did Jacqueline hear that? No, Jacqueline wasn't there to hear that this thing is pretty much like, okay. But she's just gonna...
Assume, because it's on a ship's wheel.
Yeah. I'm going to make an assumption here and say that you are our best bet at getting anywhere with this ship because you have piloted.
I haven't piloted, but I've been on it a lot. I know how it works. I've tended to one a few times. Generally, I sat in one of those towers, the crow's nest, and kind of keep an eye out, but not one here. So, I mean, I guess my best bet would be to drive. Probably better than Rex over here. He's fucking it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm trying to speak as Gopher.
The fact that you know that much, it makes you better already. Go to him, talk to him about it, and take over if you can. We are making our way south.
All right.
That's all you need to know for now from me, because I don't even know.
All right.
He's never been a green, I saw.
Nope. So, the lumbering Gopher approaches you. All right. So, what do I do here?
It's just like a bolt. Drive like a bolt.
All right. Places his hands, looks at the compass. Oh, got a nice little compass thing.
Oh, this is easy.
Show off.
Start learning.
This is really easy.
Also, I explained the lever to him.
Okay, yeah. So you go over and explain the lever. Oh, all right. Fancy.
And also another.
No, I know.
It's not the best idea to completely land this. Make sure it stays hover.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, he was here when it first landed and not drunk.
Well, yeah, it didn't tip over because when it landed, it was in flat land, and it was also in Waterdeep's like already moist area, so it kind of just made an indent into the ground.
Well, he wasn't unconscious drunk when he landed at the keep.
No, he
Yeah,
wasn't.
but it was about to tip over, and then like 50 guards pushed it back.
Yeah.
So he knows he's got the idea of keeping it kind of hovered. So he takes over for you, and he's just like, all right, this will be easy enough. And you can tell that the ship kind of rights itself with his fucking ridiculous athletics. He keeps it very steady, and it's nearly identical to what that barman was. Not exactly. There's every so often you hear a... That's about it.
Got it.
Yeah, I think so. I got it.
Now
Alchemy.
where's Sakaris?
Oh, I was gonna take his alchemy jet from him. I was gonna be like, you don't need that.
Probably took it from him while traveling.
Oh, okay.
No drinking and driving.
No drinking.
I don't have a hand anyways. It's a big jug. Got my liquor skin.
Take that too.
So Zacharias, what are you doing?
Somehow he looks. There's a small flame at the front of the boat. It's his liquor skin. We burn it.
Zacharias?
Lynn? Lynn?
Alright, well, he's gone poof for now. He's trying to radio it.
Hello.
Hello?
What is this?
Hello.
Hello? What are you doing?
I'm leaning off the side of the ship, kind of just going over.
Thinking about jumping?
What?
Repeat.
Huh?
What'd you
Oh,
say?
what?
No, I heard you said you're looking over, thinking about something.
Mulling over everything that Vaughn and I talked about, and us, maybe taking.
Quinn.
He's mulling over everything that has just
Yeah.
happened.
Okay.
So I'll go up to him and say, Sakaris, I think it's about time to explain.
Yeah, I suppose.
Up on the top deck?
As long as, well, I suppose it doesn't really fucking matter. They're gonna find out eventually. But, should probably stay quiet.
Should we just take this downstairs then?
Probably a good idea.
Going downstairs.
Alright, yeah. Going downstairs, basically everyone's down there except for Jacquiline, so.
Do I not see them?
You see him going down the stairs, yeah?
No, let's go downstairs too.
Okay, yeah. Now everyone's downstairs.
Just because Gopher can't go downstairs, he's fucking friend.
Everyone's downstairs except for Gopher.
Felix just freaks out because Rex isn't
Rex? Who's behind the ship? Piloting.
Ship?
This thing doesn't drive itself.
Fucking Quinn, we gotta
No, hold on. I cured Gopher of his alcohol poisoning. He's fine. He's awake. He's piloting the ship just fine.
I'm still slightly worried.
Slightly worried.
Because I don't entirely believe how all of that is gone. He was in a bad way.
Paladin, man.
So, are you guys gonna explain now?
Okay.
They kidnapped Quinn. We're fucked.
Well, kidnap is kind of a strong word.
I did come willingly. So.
You came by request.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I don't
Yeah,
think that's
Quinn,
gonna
why don't you
help
explain
Vaughn.
to everyone
I don't think
why?
it's gonna help
And
him.
give them a thorough
It
detail.
was on the piece of... Oh,
You guys
I
wouldn't know that.
Yeah, not
I
everyone.
read it.
I read the piece of paper.
But not Rex.
Okay,
Rex
what
the
is
only
going
one
on?
who's read it.
I'm the one here.
Oh, I must be using the restroom then.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So anyways, Quinn, please.
I've been in the city of El Terrell for a better part of about 3 years with research. We've been there for a little bit longer, but being able to actually research things, I've been there for 3 years. And these flasks I haven't come into contact with very much. But when I was given one before, I could tell that it was necessary in potentially what changed grandfather. It might be something that influenced Felix's arm too, but I'm not sure. It doesn't look the same. So, but
I don't really remember chemicals. It was a lot of knives and carving and not very pleasant.
There's a lot of...
I think that's a good enough point. So they've done something clearly, and these black flasks seem to have something to do with it. But if I sit inside of the same place, I'm not going to learn anything. I need to experience this chaotic nature of magic, because that's been recent. That's not something that's occurred since I've been in El Terrell. And because I'm near that gemstone found, I don't experience the chaotic energies of the magic.
Did you bring it with you?
No, I didn't, because I didn't know what that would do to the airship.
Fair
You wouldn't
point.
know, but what I can do is being able to transmute something into a different material. Generally, it's supposed to revert back, but this blue crystal, keeps its shape indefinitely. So whatever it does, it nullifies something, and also the chaotic energies of the magic doesn't affect anywhere that's around it. So I don't know what that is, I don't know where it's from, but I need to see if I can find something else that might relate to it, or these black flasks. I have 2 things that might be able to fix Grandfather, and I need to go out to find it. If I sit inside of a room, I'm not going to learn.
You're not incorrect, but I'm also going to point out anything you learn is no good if you're dead.
I understand that, but I'm not going to be able to do anything from inside the room. I might as well have been dead. I've been hiding inside of a room for 3 years.
Alright. That's good enough for me.
I unfortunately completely understand where you're coming from.
So,
What?
Because it's the exact same boat that you came from.
Shut up, don't let me show you the bones in my arm.
ugh.
You will die. They carve shit into that.
So, one way or another, I needed to leave. And I figured going with people that I've at least spoken to is probably the safer option than some random people that I might have found on the road. Or by myself.
Correct.
Especially if you're going by airship, because then I have a place to hide. I have fast travel to other cities. And I'll always be with somebody, generally, to kind of stay safer. It's the better option of the two.
I
Of
turn
just
and
leaving.
immediately look at Bina.
Bina looks at you.
You are to stay with her at all times. Is that okay with you?
Honestly, she's pretty nice. I was sitting in the room with her and Allie for a few hours, and we actually spoke, and I didn't feel that anxiety.
Good.
So-
Best friends. I
I think it's best. Honestly,
I
Bina's
will-
really nice. She is a lot more sturdy, I guess, than some.
We have
Being
a
in
child
coefficient
with
wrestling.
us.
For money.
Oh, God.
If you're willing to take the risk and take responsibility of your own actions, then it's good enough.
I can defend myself too. I have my own magics. That's how I got help get out here.
Well, you don't have to worry too much either, because obviously we're here to protect you too. I also did swear on our newfound order of the Gauntlet that I would protect you and help you wherever I can.
Is that what was in the note? That you left?
Yes.
Yes.
I was just curious. Hopefully that deters Vaughn somewhat.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it won't.
It won't.
I don't think it will.
Yeah.
No.
He'll be pretty mad. He'll probably talk to Alexander, and I'll get a message at some point about it.
Probably telling you to come back ASAP, but
Well
I'm
then.
real worried about if we ever have to do anything to this airship. Any service to it is going to be real awkward.
well, this is why we have
We,
Gwen. She could study what there is on the ship. Hopefully, figure out how everything works.
I've got a basic understanding of how it all works.
Oh, do you? I haven't even looked at it. So what's it like?
In a moment. Fair enough.
Okay, fine. As
That
Xanos
is
just
no
kind of
the time
like
or the
perks up
place for this.
from onto her shoulder.
Would
El
we
Terrell's
also be able to
really
show
the only
Shred
place we can go to
this
get
wonderful
anything done.
ship?
Well, yeah,
I don't think he would be too. He's more into
So-
like commuting stuff than machine.
Yeah, he was more of a religious man.
Yeah,
Hmm?
a friend of ours.
One thing I do suggest is we somehow find someone who we trust enough and we get them to coat this boat with waterproofing so it can actually end up in water.
That might take a while though to do.
That'll take a long time, especially with
Takes
both
a-
this size.
This size.
Well, I mean, this is an average
That's gonna
size
take
for a
long
ship.
ass time,
Ooh,
and we don't have
How
that
big is
time.
this boat?
How big is the boat? Probably about 100 feet by 30.
Okay. So, and I know the relative location of Gopher.
Yeah. So you can
Alright.
message him.
I'm gonna ask him, how long, in your seafaring knowledge, how long does it usually take to prime a boat for seafaring purposes?
Well, what they have to do is they've got like, what am I supposed to say? Okay. Just imagine Gopher would just turn to ask me. So,
What's my modifier?
it would be
Yeah, he would.
13. Oh, right. Plus things. 21.
Right, 21.
I think you have to. Well, what they have to do is they have to like layer the boards, a lot of them on the bottom of it. They also have to make sure there's no gap. So usually they have to like place a sheath over it and some kind of coating. If there's holes, then there's already difficulties in doing something like that. But it would approximately take a few days with the right crew and the right materials.
No, we do have a. Well, never mind.
I relay that to everyone.
Yeah, basically everyone knows that.
Well,
now.
we do have a big crew here. And
But do we have the right crew?
We do not have the right crew.
And do we know how to do it?
I also don't know anything about boats.
Does it?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I forget. Didn't the tribe kind of know boat stuff, or was that something else?
That was something else.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that had anything to do with them.
I assume
we can
would
find
like
someone who does if we
canoes.
need to.
Oh,
Yeah, they would have no
So-
need for the boats because they can turn to fish.
no, Kelvin, I'm thinking of Dr. Stone.
Anyway, more anime.
Wow.
Oops.
Second anime reference of this episode.
Apparently, Jesus Christ. So,
Yeah. So until we do that, this can't go in water at all.
Yes.
well, I mean,
Doesn't
why
need
would, you
to.
don't necessarily have to. We could go over water, maybe. As long as it's not 300 feet deep, I would
I do
imagine you can
actually-
go across it.
I do actually see
what.
what.
Also, just point out, we're on a flying airship.
Yes.
This is new technology to the world.
I do see what he's going with.
Points in time where we may want to hide that fact.
So
We
basically, you
can't
bring up my
disguise
point
this
I
as-
said before. This is gonna spread like wildfire.
That's
Yeah.
inconspicuous. If,
Yeah.
Yeah. So our flying airship, which is boat shaped, cannot go in water.
here's the problem. Can we put sails on it?
I mean, if we had
Well,
carpenters to,
And still fly.
as long as we don't have the sails out, and if we make it, okay, I probably want to know. The Ryder probably want to know that. I was gonna say aerodynamic.
You would know that based off of the fact that they were talking about the crane, and the crane was the difficulty because it would displace the wind while traveling. Having an actual crow's nest with a sail on it would do virtually the same thing, if not worse.
would I ever come across like boat designs in my research?
Probably not. Not for this small device.
'Cause I was,
What are you trying to glean?
you know, like the Chinese sail ships where they have the sails on the sides. Have you never seen those?
Even if we knew what those were, how would
How would Felix?
yeah?
Yeah, that's an important question. I have no idea. You get the impression that you'd be able to travel somewhat with the sails you have, but them not
I
being
would
able to
assume-
retract or anything
Oh,
makes it
I-
very
that-
difficult
Can they
to.
not go straight up?
No, they can't. They can't move or anything. When they're fully out, you have to be still for them to actually be folded, and you have to do that from off the ship. So some of it will get wet, and therefore become useless. So in its current state, it's not even designed for water travel.
Okay.
Correct.
I do have a concern once we get to Greenus.
Mhm.
Where are we going to put the ship?
When we get to Greenest, it is surrounded by a forest.
Yes.
I don't understand the question.
You could have it hovering 30 feet off the ground and then just take the ladder.
Yes, but then wouldn't some... Well, it sticks out. People will get curious. If we have no one here who's strong enough to guard the ship,
The map.
We have Dorna, first of all.
she's going to go back to Greenest.
I understand that. But what is your...
I mean, we have the 3 ship mounts.
Are they capable fighters? Just in case, like, what if somehow the cultist finds our ship and then they're like, oh, we can take the ship. Who's going to stop us?
We already have the ship. If we're going anywhere, that is going to always be a concern. Maybe this wasn't such a well thought out planet, after all.
Yes.
If you're thinking of this now, we can't really do anything about it.
Yes.
So worrying about it isn't going to do anything. We don't have a solution.
Not yet, anyways.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to brainstorm now.
I mean, are we all getting off the ship every time we go somewhere?
I mean, most of us are getting off to go to Greenest.
I would probably say that the one person to stay would be the pilot himself, who is probably strong enough on his own to protect the ship.
Also,
But then
probably
again,
sitting
if,
around-
Are you
uh,
trying to ever to get off when we go anywhere?
I mean, unless we're going anywhere important, I could just stay too.
But then, here's another thing. If Gwen wants to leave, someone has to carry her in that basket, which, you know,
I mean, I
someone...
can also fly.
Why would someone have to carry her in the basket?
So
Nobody else besides those in El Trail. I don't even think they know who she is.
Yeah.
She's a complete stranger to everyone else.
But not to the... Again, the cultists, we don't know where they're lying. They could be hidden anywhere, and we wouldn't know.
That's a fair point.
Okay. Does anyone have a sack?
Well, I have this
The
basket.
chest is basket.
This huge basket. She kind of steps in and closes it.
That is 100% inconspicuous.
Well,
Dripping with sarcasm.
the thing, yes, off of what Felix is saying, the basket, you can't move on your own power.
No.
The one person who, as I said, is probably well capable enough to protect the ship on his own if we needed him to, is also the only one capable enough to carry
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
Bina
That's what
comes by and completely lifts her onto her back.
That's why I was a little like, maybe Bina come along, but then Felix is saying she'd stay behind, but I think it could be nice if she came with us.
Quinn pops the thing open. This is also only ideas. We're not anywhere near Greenest, if I think.
Yeah, we're
Based
still
off of what,
a few days or
okay.
something.
So,
We do have more time to think about it, but just...
I'm gonna go up upper deck and just chill with Go for now.
This is
Okay.
this is the concern we have to think about at least. About what we're going to do with the ship once we decide to land somewhere, and what we're going to do about Quinn. That's the things we need to concern about for now. And think about solutions.
so since Quinn's in the basket, you can see she puts her hands like onto the basket and like puts her head. Xanatos like kind of sits on top of her head doing the same thing with his tiny little robotic arms.
That's my
And
dog.
Bina's doing this.
And Bina's standing there, totally normal.
Okay. Well, it is late now. I think we all should get some rest. We had a long day.
Where did we get their masks?
Their masks were in El Terrell.
No, we're not well.
Yeah.
I mean, I
And
still
only
have-
only Zakaris has his. You
I know.
threw yours.
Yeah, right. That's it. But she's, like I said, she does have the deck of cards, but that's only up until now. We have to make sure we keep track, and she has to keep transforming every so often, and it's random.
I mean, if we could somehow figure out a way to, I don't know, change her appearance. Not permanent.
I do have a disguise kit.
I
I
mean,
mean, I'm willing to cut my hair if I need to.
just make it so that you're unrecognizable.
So basically, cut her hair, get new clothes.
I mean, I always have my spell book with me, so...
I mean,
She kind of like pulls out from around her neck this small ornate book that has a ton of different designs, but there's a super small red gemstone in the center of it. And when she pulls it out, she kind of like places a finger onto the gemstone, and it expands into the size of a normal spell book in her hand. And the gemstone itself also increases in size.
I mean, I'm sure that won't immediately give you away.
Mhm.
You look like a normal wizard type.
Scholar.
Precisely.
Okay.
So,
It just
because
shrinks again.
keeping you in a basket really
Yeah, like you said,
it
it out.
impedes your
So the
ability to research.
I mean, when we're traveling, sure, but when we're settled down, Gives me more places at least. And if we're not in anywhere that necessarily I need to be inconspicuous, I can always walk.
Not alone.
Well, not alone, but
Just like a like Secret Service.
it's like in
little...
Spy Kids.
Right, right.
It's like the eight
When they were
dudes.
dancing, they're just like... Okay. I never use my disguise skin on someone else, but I'll see what I can do with you tomorrow. But for now, we shall get rest. I'm exhausted.
They don't look ugly.
I mean, better ugly than obvious.
If he rolls badass performance.
Well, that's not performance. That's fucking. That's
Well,
fucking intelligence.
Oh, yeah. That's intelligence?
For a disguise kit, yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
trying to make a human face.
So, it's someone
At least it's not
else.
wisdom.
It's someone else who's doing it. If it was to myself, that won't be as bad. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna
I'll
roll up
make
my
you
bed roll.
smarter for the time that it happens, and hopefully it'll help.
Roll up the bed roll. I'm going to bed. You all should too. Sleep
I'm
is
honestly not
good.
tired yet, so.
Sleep is good, young lady.
Well, I mean, that's fine. I'm up this late anyways because I don't go to sleep in normal times.
Alright. Just don't stay up too late. And I head to bed.
At like 8 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
It's actually probably later than that, but. Anyways, yeah.
No, it was about like 8 or 9 at least.
I mean,
No.
you're still traveling anyways. It doesn't matter what time it is. It's dark.
It's dork.
Nah.
It's dark. So what's everyone else doing? Is everyone else
Oh,
going to bed?
okay. Probably.
I'm not going to bed down here.
Well, yeah. There's the hammock beds that are along the sides of the room.
Got those there.
Yeah, those
It's
are
like,
the
it's like,
beds.
Yeah,
like sleeping
that-
on the air.
That's well, if you want a bed, that's what you get.
Yeah, all in all, there's 12 beds. So
No, I was going to go like up on the top deck and just bedroll under the star
I mean, you can do that too.
and blow away.
I mean, you could do that if you wanted to. You're not probably gonna fall anywhere. That's the purpose of the displaced air.
Yeah. Which I don't know how. Never mind.
So is everyone going to sleep? Zacchaeus? Alright.
Yeah.
Sounds like everyone's going to sleep then. Everyone gets their nice, relaxing sleep in. There's a few moments where Gopher
Debatable.
switches hands with Dorna after kind of pointing out just to hold it. Dorna, being athletic in her own stature, is able to at least keep it in its general place. Under extreme circumstances where you might have needed to turn or anything like that, probably would not have gone very well. But,
Mountain!
that would be bad. But, the night passes
How
easy.
Quinn dies is we run into
Give
him.
me
immediately
my
correct.
bard level.
Yep, so you're now level 6 in your bard. So you should have a class feature now because of your whispers.
Give me mine. Oh.
Pretty sure. Let me get my Xanathar's guide out.
I also want to point out, I love how our bard, who tries to be as frontline as possible, did not go College of Swords.
Nope.
College of Whisper. No.
Yeah, the college of dropping.
See, he wants to be as frontline as possible, but he also wants to be as glass cannon as he can.
Yes.
The Mantle of Whispers. This is the one where you adopted the humanoid's persona.
What?
The one where if a humanoid dies within 30 feet of you, you can capture its shadow
Oh,
using your reaction.
the true self.
So here, you can read this. So, everyone wakes up nice and refreshed.
Keeping him alive.
This good breath kind of just washing in, and you're able to be calm, at least with whatever circumstances you might be in. And
Calm's not the word Felix is
No.
going to use yet.
but
He's
you do get your nice long rests in and wake up. There's barrels of food, dry rations, and there's also, or no, there's crates of dry rations and then barrels of water that were provisionalized from the keep. And as you're just on the ship, that's how you are right now. So what's everyone doing? Anybody doing anything especially different?
I think Felix is still slightly panicking.
You know, that makes sense.
Because, I mean, every time we go into combat, Ryder goes down. How are we supposed to protect a
You also
child
have
now?
counter charm.
Hey.
You have counter charm.
Ryder goes down because Ryder's an idiot. that has nothing to do with us protecting Quinn.
Your spell slots are the same and everything. You just have to change them.
I guess I'll be in the back of the ship and reflect.
If nothing else, think of Ryder as a very flimsy meat shield for her.
Well, not reflect. I'll think of somebody.
No,
Think of Sarah?
Yes.
The fact that you didn't go see her?
Yes.
Your plan was to go see her the next day? And then everyone had to leave?
Yeah.
might be some
Ryder.
notions that
So-
go on there.
Do you still want to
Slight
tell the
name
people on the
Ryder.
ship?
It's too late.
I mean,
Okay.
might as well.
Oh man, how are you going to tell Dorna especially?
I'll just say that they snuck me out. I'm someone that's trying to do research, and I had to run away from my parents.
I don't like the sound of that. From what I know of Dorna, that
Well,
sounds like
they
she
don't know that I'm here.
beat the shit
They only
out
know
of
that.
No, I'm asking as a player, where is my character again? Wasn't
Yours is
I'm
the same.
all-
Yeah, you're on top deck.
Oh, everyone's on top deck.
Except for Ryder,
Okay.
Bina, and Glenn.
Oh, okay.
Can't feel it.
Unless you're down there, you could be down there if you wanted to. Realistically, there's nothing going on at any point in the day. You can do whatever. You can be or do whatever you want.
Barbie girl.
You go play that card game.
You're not.
Look, that's pedophilia.
Yeah. We don't have to do the have the one half of the name.
The strip truth, El Terrell Hold'em.
We could just do truth.
So every time you lose, you have to tell us a secret about yourself.
I don't think she would like that either.
We could just do Alter Hold.
Just play cards.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I should tell them, because they're gonna see that a very small girl is here.
I mean, not if you stay in there for now.
Or not if.
Because
Why would anyone have any reason to question?
Care?
that we have a small child.
You can say
suddenly.
yours is acquaintance of ours, and you're part
That
of
she's just a really smart for her age youngin that we
And we have a child.
that we found in El Terrell and was curious about what we're doing and has a reason to go with us.
She's a prodigy with
we
great potential.
sound so irresponsible in that.
This is why I like
about-
lean in.
They're
You
talking
have
about
to remember,
Floor, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
all of these people know that we are all nut jobs. They're not going to question shit of our own sanity. Yours, maybe.
I feel
His-
like as
no.
soon as you bring out a child, you're gonna get questioned.
Or as soon as we bring out a child and she acts more mature than most of us here, I don't think we're going to get questioned.
I mean, technically, you
after
said
that.
you're a caretaker of the
no.
ship. You could be technically the caretaker of this bunch because we're not really.
The caretaker of all of you?
The fucking child?
She's more mature than most of us. At
She's-
least.
She's more mature than you.
You-
Speak for yourself.
Self.
I am.
I feel like of the
If they don't actually know who she is and don't have any reason to care, we can come up with anything and they'll believe it.
I mean, they'll be curious on why I was hiding to begin with.
Probably because of your intelligence. Intelligence is well sought after
I suppose. That's,
for research purposes and I don't know.
I mean, you don't have to make this a big deal. I can just go up there and say, "Hi, sorry, I was lying at first. I just wanted to make it onto the ship because my
Sure. Let's go up now.
what are they gonna do? They're not
Nothing. They
gonna
can.
kill
I mean,
someone,
They're not.
right?
They're not. They're not gonna
Dorna's
kill a
not like
child.
that.
No.
No, but I feel like Dorna's gonna beat us.
She won't.
I mean, would you rather Dorna or my grandfather? It
Yeah,
was
that's
one
a
of those. It was one of those
Honestly,
two.
of what little I know of both of them,
Neither.
they're both
That is a
equal.
tough. That is a very tough choice. I would rather Dorna.
Anyways, let's go up and introduce you to everyone.
Another one. Just you have a bag of infinite fucking food. You just keep pulling out of the bag of holding. This is more and more food.
That's actually, I think, the last one.
Shut up, Jake. They're not supposed to know that.
But
Or is it Jake? Maybe I have another bag for him.
you think about food. It's like
There's not food.
Hot Cheetos!
It's empty.
as so yeah, I'll just go upstairs. It'll be fine.
You can do your thing.
I have
So
no part in this.
That's
no part.
What are
fine.
you so worried about?
Hi, Quinn. I'm assuming it's
Not,
Quinn.
not yet.
Oh.
She's still down there.
Let's just say she's a very well kept secret. I would be surprised if anyone on this ship knew who she actually was, or cared.
Or both.
Yeah.
Because remember, I was the only one who knew before you, and I never told anybody.
I was the last person
No.
to know.
Quinn being
Yeah.
Quinn is not the part I'm worried about. Quinn being a child we suddenly have is the part I'm worried about.
Would it make it easier if I just grew? Because I can also do that.
I honestly have no idea at this point.
Did Quinn mention her age before?
Not in front of you.
Okay.
In front of everyone else, but not in front of you.
How old is she?
13.
She's 13.
She's 13?
Yeah.
So she's only 4 years. Rex, what's the problem?
You know, that's a valid point.
we are technically also traveling with a 17-year-old.
What?
Felix doesn't know that he's 17. He
Because
just looks super young.
Because I never mentioned my age to.
Well, basically,
Oh.
Rex used to be 21.
Used to is a lot better than.
But
That's actually
Again.
funny. Make an Arcana check. It's actually super funny, because this is like one of the only people that would probably know about anything.
16.
16? Hearing this of like how he reverted age, you've heard of this before, especially with the chaotic energy of these magics. You would have heard tale of some people like this that have occurred. There's a way to revert it through some powerful divination magic. You can revert that effect because it's not meant to be permanent. There's actual effect to kind of revert that.
I
We're
mean,
talking
does
about
he
him
want to
being
fix that?
Don't look at me. I'm just telling you what you know.
I'm asking. I'm
you'd
asking.
have to ask him that. He's never brought it up.
Does he even know it's possible?
No.
I said that
Why
I
am
my
I not
ration.
surprised?
No, I know.
I
It's
don't
possible,
even know it's possible.
But there's other priorities that's been taking place at the same time.
Wait,
like
would Rex actually know it's possible to revert back?
the way
I was
everything
about to
else
say-
just happened. Yeah.
I mean, maybe now, once you get told. But it doesn't matter.
I never thought. I was like, okay.
The alternative was for you to keep trying until you became older. Through the same magic.
Or just kept getting younger.
I'm
Until we
like
get
12. I think it's like shorter than Quinn.
Yeah,
What are we younger
I get younger.
But I
Well,
mean-
you're just lucky I didn't roll like a 10. Because then you would have been 10 years younger and you would have been 11.
with combat
Oh my God.
skills and intelligence of an adult.
You wouldn't have.
You wouldn't have
been
the-
able to like.
the body
wield
wouldn't be able to do anything.
He would have the skills. but
Doesn't matter.
He would have the.
Quinn, at this point, goes upstairs.
Everyone freaks out.
I mean,
Just
Oh,
walk.
I mean,
I
I
was
would-
asleep.
I slept fine. I slept a little bit after everyone else, though. As you say this out loud, Dornus like, Rita. Hello? How did you get on this ship? Need to apologize. I was actually the, that one woman, the caretaker of the boat. Wait, so you're two people, or no?
It's
it was
magic.
It was just magic. Yeah. See, I wanted to go off on an adventure, and as a result, my school wouldn't necessarily allow me to. So I was hiding and trying to leave, and that's when I met these friends here, and they said that they would take me to at least other cities so I can continue my research. Basically, look at it like studying abroad.
there is only 2 people who agreed to this.
There may be, but those 2 people were the 2 friends that I met.
Technically 3. Once I read.
Besides the point, I just wanted to apologize for deceiving you. You're fine, little one. You're fine. And she literally puts like
You're
her
so
hand
adorable.
on top of her head, and it like would encompass the side of her head. Just pat, pat, pat. As long as you stay safe, just don't look off to the side. Don't know who you are, so just try to stay safe, I suppose. Keep close to one of them. She looks to like all of you that are up there, her eyes wide. Fucking paying attention.
Bite my food.
You're just like,
I point literally to Zacchaeus and Ryder. Their faults.
maybe their fault for bringing it on here. You're still a part of this now.
Yeah, not willingly.
So, Quinn, what brought
Doesn't
you up
matter.
here?
I just wanted to say sorry to everyone for hiding, I guess, and kind of lying.
Oh, I thought you want to enjoy
So
the
I-
scenery that.
I
What's going on right now?
have a question.
Enjoy the sky.
Are we keeping those other 3 people to man the ship, or are they going with you, Dorna?
Oh, these 3? I didn't ask them. They were from Greenest. Maybe they want to stick around.
I turn and look at them. Do we have a crew? Or are you all leaving?
Are they the 3 monkeys again?
Same guards.
That's funny. I didn't even
Yes.
for that to happen.
Yes.
I wasn't trying to
You
make.
brought that up last time.
I wasn't paying attention to that
You
then.
brought it up the first time, like last time we were on the ship.
I don't.
I don't remember that at all.
I
I
do.
don't.
I was like,
Well, I'm gonna be editing that episode shortly, so
Okay.
funny. No, I don't remember that at all.
Please let it be them.
That'd be hilarious.
Fiend!
Do it.
Fiend!
Do it.
No, there's no possible way it could be them. How the hell did they get on the ship when they made it to Waterdeep?
He has the dice.
He's
No,
okay,
not possible.
It's not mean, but it is his long cousin Gene.
Gene, she swears jeans.
Yeah, and then he has a sub-exception with the.
No,
Stop.
just shut up. We're moving on. Because one's a woman,
I think even better.
and another one's a tiefling, an elf, and a human. It's a tiefling woman, an elven man, and a human man.
What the fuck?
His mouth full of ration.
He's suddenly
And
choking.
He's showering.
So while you guys, so
Guys,
at this point, the crew has kind of like looked around. I guess we didn't really figure out whether or not we're gonna be here. We can stay. I mean, we don't have anything holding us down at home. At least I don't. I don't know about you two. I mean, I would like to continue reading some, but they are just personal novels. They're not anything substantial.
I mean, if you have books, you can bring them with.
Valid
Entertainment!
point. Yeah, when we go, I'll just pick them up.
More entertainment.
I also
You don't,
don't
at least you
know.
don't have to stand out and stare out.
Yeah, at least you don't have to stay at the dice.
What?
What?
Ignore the idiot.
I mean, I've been told to kind of keep an eye out for your group. Dorna said that. You guys are kind of funky, a little weird.
Mainly his fault.
Funky.
A lot
That's
of it's
an
his
example.
fault.
Well, regardless,
That's a word for it.
you can say as long as we're fed, get some nice fun in, get some money at some point would be great to kind of help travel with.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, as long as we get pay, allows us to get some food, we enjoy our stay, we're fine with whatever, I
We
suppose.
should find a chef. I don't want to eat rations all
Do you see a kitchen?
the time. Hey, we have a cooking. We can get a cooking set. Boom.
You have a mess kit already.
Oh, I don't. I gave that to.
I do.
Oh.
We are not having live fire on this ship.
I also feel like I thought you were gonna go study the crystal.
Off you go.
That reminds me, I have to go study the crystal. And Quinn goes down the stairs.
Oh, god damn it. I hate you both. No live fire. on
Enjoy
the ship.
yourself.
There's no response.
We'll figure out something to cook later.
Well then,
All you need is fire.
Fuck.
speaking of foods, I guess I'll pass out rations to everyone on the ship. How many of this in total?
Well, there's enough rations on the ship. In each crate, there's about 45.
All right.
And there are 6 crates. So there's a lot of dry rations on
Yeah,
here.
we're good. Never mind.
As
I
long as
use
you
any of my
kind
own
of keep
rations.
stock of like the 245
Yeah.
times like the 10 of you, because there's You 6.
So you said 245 rations.
245.
gonna-
There's actually more than that.
I'm just gonna mark this.
currently 12 of us.
Ship.
270.
Ship.
There's tons of water. There's
Ship's
plenty of
fine.
water.
I look at the alchemy jug.
Yeah, there's infinite water.
I mean,
Gopher
the
will just
geyser,
be taken
though.
away.
And I have the
Endless water.
canister of endless
Oh yeah,
water.
there's literally endless water. So you guys are fine on water. It's only the dry rations you necessarily have to keep track of. So there's Dorna, the 3, Bina, Bina, Quinn,
After
and then you.
How many you said?
6, right? Yeah, 6.
You said 6 bales of
There will be
45.
12 of us.
6 crates. It's 270.
That's 270.
There will be 12 of us unless Dorna doesn't stay in Grants and comes with us.
Gotcha.
Most
Okay.
likely she is,
So I
but-
mean, basically every day you guys just have a ration, and then you have your own personal ones too. So
Where's your good berries at?
also true.
That's only 1/8.
Makes 10.
Too short.
Still not enough for everybody.
You can make it twice.
So
I
you
can choose favorites.
I can choose favorites.
It's like
Quinn gets 8.
it's like in
Everyone
Wa-
else gets 12. Gets
it's
one.
it's like in Walking Dead when Lee's in charge of like
Look, you always give food to the little
Clementine
every time.
every time.
I don't know a single person that hasn't given food to Clementine. I would have killed them. Yeah, you don't care though. You don't care
He
about
doesn't
the game.
understand. He doesn't understand.
I cried at that game, and so did Mason.
You cry to a lot of things.
I cry to a lot of games.
Because you're a
I get
bitch.
emotional. I get very emotional.
No, because he gets really
We're
into that.
distracted.
Stop crying.
Distracted.
Stop crying.
What's everyone doing? This is essentially the second day of trap.
I'm keeping Quinn from damaging the...
Okay, so you're down there with her?
Yeah.
He's saying that, but he's investigating it too.
Yeah, he's investigating too.
Also, we just start like free falling.
You can tell she's really confused and not necessarily sure how
Don't
any of
touch
it
it.
works. I'm not going to touch it. I'm just trying to see what's floating around in there. It's like...
Lots of flying runes and a few
You know what?
gravitational runes.
She rolled a natural one, so she has no idea what any of this is about.
Let's go, Ryder. 1-on-1.
Are you gonna do the dice thing?
I'm literally gonna start doing what I
No, I was
learned.
like,
I'll
this
say
way.
what I've learned
Fish
now.
fight?
Fish fight.
So you're down
So-
there tutoring Quinn about the crystal. Bina's over in the corner kind of setting up just gear and some like personalized things.
Wait, yeah. Doesn't Bina have like cooking crap? on
Oh
it?
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
What?
We can teach Mina how to cook.
Bina knows how to cook.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Bina
even-
knows how to cook.
Ooh! We just have to buy food.
Here's the thing.
Doesn't need
he
fire.
doesn't like anyone. She doesn't like anyone besides Felix.
She doesn't have to
James.
give. She
Quinn.
doesn't have to give people the food. We just have to come grab it from her or from her area.
She just rings the bell and then.
Is anybody doing anything?
No.
So these bounce back and forth.
Practicing
that
my
creates
dancing.
the energy.
I guess I'm gonna just. I should have asked for adventure clothes. Nice, just something cool.
Yeah, Jester.
Jester.
I'll put on my Jester outfit, whatever.
Okay, so you go downstairs into the other room and change, or you do it out front.
Downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah,
So basically, Bina evacuates the room, and the door closes.
She just goes poof in a puff of smoke.
And Ryder comes out wearing this really oddly colored and rapidly changing design that makes him look almost like an ornament.
You
Some guys.
look hideous.
I think the term you meant was fabulous.
No.
I'm with Felix on this one. I don't necessarily like the stripe. Makes you look kind of
What?
like a prison
Were
inmate.
you trying to like what? Going off like an entertainer or jester?
Yes.
You did it horribly wrong.
I mean, at least he looks jesterish.
Well, okay. I put my leather armor with at least the chest piece. That should help a little bit,
It
but
makes it look, honestly, a little bit better. It's less painful to the eye. The shirt having the several colors makes it look kind of painful. I like
You
just the straight
really
colors
should
on the appendages.
see about getting a different one.
I mean, or you could just change the colors, dye them something else.
yeah,
Maybe.
that's true too.
I
don't think we have to dye, but yeah.
the board of getting a different one.
I mean,
'Cause-
but this material feels so nice. You wouldn't understand because you don't have it, right, Jackal?
I'm not there.
Oh. Right, Asparagus?
He's not there.
He's not there.
I'm not there either.
You're
Did you
all over
did you
this
give,
scenario.
did you go for the captain's hat?
I was
No.
about to until you just rag on.
So you're giving go for the
Yes.
captain's hat? Okay. So you walk up, you're holding this perfectly formed captain's hat. It comes out to like a stretch, and then the huge top on the top. It's basically like a 10-gallon captain's hat.
Gopher, I bought this for you because of this occasion.
Oh, yeah. He puts it on, and it's probably barely fits his head, but it looks like it fits pretty well. And,
Sorry, Gopher, but he kind of measured my head for this, but it seems to fit well for you.
it does the job.
Good. You just promoted from a sailor to a captain. How's that feel?
It's insane.
Something that happens.
Less alcohol.
He leans back, he leans
A
forward.
lot
the
less
ass is
business
gone.
than I can do. But, alright, anybody else doing anything? Other than just researching the crystal and tutoring Quinn on the crystal because she learned nothing on her own with it.
I explained why not to touch it because it'll train your magic.
Glow in the dark appearance.
I mean, yeah, I go up there. I'm pretty sure you would just like, oh,
A lot of the ship guards are just kind of like looking at you oddly. Dorna's just like,
I'm to your last outfit.
that's supposed. I'm not trying to be mean, but it looks a little weird wearing leather and odd colors. I mean, black, white, sure, but the red and whites and the blue and white.
I'll get it changed later. Don't worry.
Red and black. All right, well.
Are you upper level?
Yep.
Yeah.
You look hideous, man.
And
Look in
then-
the mirror.
You are looking at me.
Do I somehow
And
hear
this
this
is
from
not gonna take
downstairs?
And then snap back to reality from her.
Can
her
I
dance
slightly
practice.
hear this from downstairs?
Let him talk. But yeah, you can hear it.
From her dance practice. Oh dear God, what is that?
It cuts you off in mid-spin.
Be glad he has the leather armor on. It's worse.
I didn't notice he had leather armor.
Is that what you had Hatman make you?
Yeah.
How dare you waste his skill on something so hideous?
I'll second that.
We paid a lot of money for it.
He did. He did. I don't know that.
No.
Yeah, we didn't know
How
that.
much gold did he spend it there? Like
47 gold.
The two things, the cavalry hat and the other like noble
and who cares?
suit
This
thing,
Yeah.
good purchases. That what?
Look, who knows when I might need to use it.
Never.
Man,
don't
you're gonna
never.
be a super inspiring, confused person. But so, if anybody's doing any other major events, then we'll fast forward some.
Oh
time.
yeah, how are we going to do? I'm going to do the disguise kit.
Oh yeah. So go ahead. So you go downstairs after Quinn's kind of like staring, and it looks like teacher to mentor. As Felix is kind of pointing out certain things, and Quinn's there jotting down notes on the parchment.
All right, Quinn, it's time.
She like leans back. Xanos is like right there. Oh, okay. And she gets back up.
I was like, she goes back, right, continue writing.
Xanos just kind of like hops down and kind of like waddles
My
behind
turn.
her.
As much as I hate it, I think we figured out a disguise. I have an apprentice now.
So before you do anything, she's gonna cast a spell. Good. She gives you enhanced ability and gives you Fox's cunning, so your intelligence is you have advantage on your intelligence
Okay.
checks.
Okay. Okay.
Waste a second level spell on your ass.
I mean,
For this.
It's for you so you don't fuck her up.
Yeah. It's a good choice
Smart
on her
move.
part.
all right. Just make sure you hold still so I don't mess this up more.
That one.
Oh, hey, that's a good number. Oh, that's a bad number.
That's not.
18.
So as you are kind of like painting and trying to meld the makeup with the skin tone, as well as trimming some of the hair and kind of cutting off split ends, putting it into a different kind of style rather than it just being straight back down, she looks completely different. She has a much clearer complexion. She has cheekbones that kind of make her look a little bit older, but as well as that, the hair has been put up into like a bun. And as a result, you kind of made her look like she's probably about like 16.
Right, and I think I'm done. I think
Now
I did
here's
all right
my
job.
question.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't permanent, correct?
It stays on for a while. I'll say that. But if like she gets wet, obviously, yeah, it's going to get washed away.
I'm also not going to
Avoid
sleep
the
in it.
rain.
Oh, yeah, I gathered that. I don't think rain's going to be my friend in any of this.
You're not incorrect.
If anything, she at least has her hairstyle to keep her somewhat different.
That's true.
So we're gonna have to constantly keep you currently stocked up on supplies for this kid.
Maybe not the makeup, but I can do the hair at the very least. And you can
If
see...
anything, we can put a mask on her too.
You see, because she has a fairly large amount of hair, so putting it into a bun makes the bun pretty massive. You can see Xanos kind of just like dives into it, and his hands just poke out, and he just peeks his little singular eye out from the hair.
He hopes keeps the hair in place.
It's an
He's
orb inside of the hair.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's a weapon. But yeah, Xanos just basically hides inside of her hair and just kind of like slowly sinks back in.
It's like the chocobo in Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, with
Saz.
with Saz.
Yeah.
So adorable. But so I think this will be fine, at least for people.
Yeah. People have to at least get a good look at you to recognize you.
I would imagine.
Alright, that's done. Did you eat your food, young
Yes,
lady?
I've eaten.
Good.
I'm not a born child. I'm 13. I can manage myself. I can still hurt you easily. She holds up a single ball bearing.
Yeah, I dealt with those.
Oh, really?
Here's a better question: have you eaten?
Yeah, of course I have. I'm an adult.
Yes, I have. I'm an adult.
You are not an adult.
I am an adult. No, you're not.
I am an adult.
You are not an adult in any form, Ryder.
Hey, look, I've been alive this long. I had to at least do something responsible.
Yeah, you have not done anything responsible yet.
I got us here.
That's not responsibility in any form.
May not be responsible, but dependable. I did ask, and he did do it.
The only one he's ever been dependable for is you.
Though you only been with us for like what, a week? Not even like technically not much of a week because that week just went by. Was doing nothing. Felix.
Oh, Felix is he's been with you for at least like a week and a half.
Yeah, because the way back that's really all.
Yeah, there's plenty of time to talk and figure out how much
The
he hates
mansion
you.
really sent it in.
Yeah, he didn't do much. Bubbles comes out.
Blub, blub.
Blah, 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 blah.
You're welcome.
Didn't do
Alright,
much, and
that's
then
That's it.
turned into a centaur, got behind the thing, and one hit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
because
true.
someone turned everyone invisible.
Wouldn't have mattered if it hit you anyway.
Because he had an advantage.
Well, to be fair, that's not Max's fault.
He didn't get
He wasn't.
So what's this?
There was because he made everyone invisible.
So
You experienced a
Felix
big
did.
mech thing?
Oh. Yeah. What?
It wasn't dead by the time I left.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It had just knocked him out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm because
when he was the
he was
horse.
casting a
This is
spell.
Quinn. This
Oh,
is in
okay.
character.
Okay.
Oh, one character. I thought we were talking in real life.
That's why I said you dealt with a big mech thing.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, I fucking know you fought a big ass mech thing. I was the Beck. Like,
You were the mech.
It's like
You
I
were
fucking.
the piece of corn.
I know I
piloting
was.
You piece of corn.
Well, if nobody else is doing anything, Zacharias, you're not doing anything.
No, sir.
Okay.
Do you sense anything?
Do I sense anything?
There are
Nope.
dragons everywhere.
All
We're
dragons.
fucked.
Also, don't forget, Jacqueline, you do have divine sense.
Divine sense of what?
You being a paladin, you have divine sense. It's something that you can use based off of your charisma modifier.
Don't I get that at third level?
I'm pretty sure it's second or first.
I might have.
Let me double check.
I feel like I would have wrote it down.
Maybe. No, divine sense level 1. Anyways,
What is it?
you can sense things within like 60 feet of you.
It's like,
Oh,
Yeah, it's nothing huge, but
it's what? Good, evil.
I think it's just things that
Spirits.
paladins would normally want to sense, like undead constructs.
yeah, I'll send you a picture of it. But so traveling further down, Xanos has been kind of like more protective of Quinn as time has gone on.
His little sword just...
He's keeping a close eye out.
I lean in next to him. You're more reliable than Ryder. Good job. I love he agrees with me.
He gives you an eyebrow because he's only got the one. He gives you a small little, super tiny, itty bitty little fist bump.
His little sword is literally just like a sewing needle.
It's the size of one. It's quite literally puny. It doesn't look like it would do anything to most things, but over the time he's just gotten more protective over Quinn. Just like augmentingly keeping an eye out of people.
Should have
anyone.
brought the mastiff.
So a day goes by. This turns to 2 days, and it starts to get a little bit cloudy. Not like rainstorming or anything, but it's just a foggier day, so everything kind of just picks up some. Anybody doing anything since it's foggy?
I guess I'll be on more alert. Check our surroundings more often.
So, Ryder, you were mentioning cooking?
Oh, well,
I don't want to light fire on this because I don't want to burn it down.
I mean, you're not wrong.
As
Maybe
like
we
in the background, you see Jacqueline running around, her hands like lit aflame.
No!
Maybe somehow we could like make somehow the room back down there, fortify with some metal, and have that as a little kitchen area, maybe.
Well, why don't we look for...
We can do something like that, actually.
There are magic items that just cook without heat.
Is that a thing?
Why don't we
Not
look
we
Again,
have
that's
one
more
with us, but-
expensive, but
Why don't we look at getting something like
Well,
stone that just generates heat?
we're trying
Because
to
heat doesn't equal fire.
Well, we're trying to find a safe place to kind of cook. Is that what I'm understanding here?
pretty much.
Well, a way to cook without fire.
Way to cook without fire? Well, I mean,
Mainly-
we might not necessarily need no fire as long as we have a good place to do it, because everything's made of wood around it. But I mean, we could do something.
I feel like just getting like a stone slab that is hot, because heat doesn't necessarily always equal fire.
That's true. That's true.
And I feel like that would be easier to create a safe space for than fire on this floating chunk of wood.
I feel like we still need metal.
Yeah, maybe. I was saying I could kind of change the wood into something else, but I mean, it would only be realistically long enough to kind of cook something. It'll go back after an hour.
Will it retain its heat? If like somehow you drop something on it, will it retain its heat?
Probably. That's the thing. If it's going to retain its heat, then yeah. Probably best idea is just to find something that doesn't need fire.
Yeah. If anything,
Yeah.
we just buy like metal plates, board it up somewhere.
Why don't you just have Jacqueline heat up a pan or something?
That's
Because that's fire.
But not an active flame.
I mean, if anything, we have ways to douse it. Too,
I mean,
in
I can-
emergencies.
I can probably do it better than Jacqueline can without fire.
I mean,
How's-
technically
how's
she
that?
can't. Technically, she can't actually. It's a joke I've made where she just like has a flame always because
I mean, you got
She can't-
firebolt.
she can't actually.
The
Yeah, I have to
candle.
fire that.
Yeah,
That
just
doesn't
fire it.
really
Just
give
fire
up
it like at the fucking pan.
Just constantly boom, boom, boom,
No, you only need like the one, and it'll probably fucking heat up real fast.
burning hand.
Oh, yeah, then
Also,
your hand would be
wait,
like,
don't you have your candle
oh,
too?
shit!
How hot does the candle get?
I mean, it's a candle.
We're
And
not
if
using that
the
as-
flame gets big enough,
We can get a
to,
torch and just.
I can't.
if you have thaumaturgy, you can increase the size of the flame.
We all opportunity.
Wait, yeah, that's very true. Me and Zacchaeus especially.
And me, I was part of that too.
Yeah. You still have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on, it's fun.
You can change your spells,
no.
by the way. You've slept for like 3 days. This minute.
Wait,
I mean, I don't get new spells. So.
Well, I mean, that's true.
Does Bard have access to thaumaturgy?
I think like everything has access to food.
No,
Not all of them, but
it's
Except for
actually
maybe
really only cleric
I mean,
that has.
We shouldn't worry about it now because we don't have ingredients right now anyway.
Paladins.
oh no, you have prestidigitation.
At both.
Yeah,
How do you have thaumaturgy?
you lost cleric.
Oh, I lost.
Yeah, you lost Claire.
Oh, so I don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, you lose your cantrips for losing cleric as well.
Yeah.
See, I don't have it.
Yeah.
Never mind, guys.
But I mean, you can gain cure wounds again.
don't want to.
Doesn't matter. So, are you guys trying to figure out a way to cook?
I mean, why now? Because we don't have ingredients. All we have is rations.
Yeah,
So-
I suppose cooking ration isn't gonna necessarily do a whole lot.
Yeah, I always more wanted to get that out of the way before he just started trying to do something.
That's fair.
We had
Rex,
burning-
Jacqueline, and Zacchaeus, you guys are upstairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Make perception checks.
Draga!
With disadvantage because it's foggy out. You can only
No,
see
because
so
he has
far.
the goggles.
I have a cloud.
It's not dark though. This is obscured vision. This is different than being like, I can see further into the fog because I can see
I can
darkness.
see faster.
Gosh, I don't have that.
Because that's a good spell for this exact purpose, actually.
Prestidigitation can slightly do.
Yeah, not a lot.
Not on an effective scale.
Not for a boat-sized
How does-
30 wit.
How does divine sense work?
So you use it. Basically, I didn't even send you the picture. I'm an
Oh,
idiot.
that was an ass.
No.
Basically, you use until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. You know the type. You don't know its identity though.
Oh, so it just lasts like 6 seconds?
It would last pretty much like 6 seconds.
How many times
So
can you
not
use
our
it?
You can
main
use
enemies.
that up to, I think. You can use that feature up to a number of times plus your charisma modifier. So it's 1 plus your charisma modifier.
So 3?
Is your charisma modifier plus 2? Plus 2 or 3?
It's 3 plus 3.
Then you can use it 4 times.
4 times?
4 times per long rest.
Oh, okay.
Is it disadvantage?
You said at disadvantage, yes.
Okay.
At disadvantage?
Yeah, at disadvantage.
Shit.
Yeah.
I only rolled it once.
Ah.
Oh, bam. Fuck.
I got 19.
19?
19.
The original,
I got
when
13,
I
14.
didn't hear the
Nice.
disadvantage, was 16. 7.
7. Zacchaeus?
I also got 19.
19?
You got, I hate you.
As you two are kind of paying attention to the fog, watching outwards, Jacqueline's there. A few times she's like looking out, and then from the fog you see like a bug, probably like, a little distracted.
The bug burst into flames. Just ran away.
Die!
No, stop it! No!
Retaliate!
Flammable everything.
I fucking
Flammable everything.
Hellish rebuke on the insect that hit me.
I have to take damage, thankfully.
So, paying kind of general attention out front, there's a point where you can see the fog actually start to fade up ahead. Once you kind of crest closer and closer, it opens up and the fog is gone. You're still
We see
going
mountains.
forwards, and you're going in the general direction of El Terrell, or not El Terrell, of Greenest, but
We're just going back.
no, but
Fuck, go
When
there,
I,
you messed
when I
up.
look at the fog's behind us, right?
Mhm.
I look back to the fog. It's like, does it look like it's like a certain wall of it?
make a nature check.
Surprise, you just flew through a mist dragon.
5. Man.
Fog. Yeah.
Fog. It's foggy. It definitely doesn't look like a wall. It actually looks like a plume of fog.
Does it look like it's following us?
No.
Okay. That's all that matters.
But it just looks like fog, as far as you can tell.
We don't see mountains, do we?
In front of you, there's plenty of mountains far ahead of you.
I mean, he's downstairs. He doesn't see shit.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Wait,
Yeah, I would ask that.
I
too,
thought we
but-
were upstairs talking about the fire.
Oh, I was downstairs.
Oh.
What?
Do I see like the fog moving like a certain direction?
Make a perception check.
Disadvantage or advantage?
Nope,
Oh, just normal.
14.
14? It definitely doesn't look like it's really moving. I mean, it's kind of generally moving because with
It's
air
fog.
passage, it kind of like moves as a cloud.
And I don't hear anything.
You don't hear anything, no. You just hear go for. Glad we can see again. Really fucking with me.
Can use some alcohol.
Where's my alcohol jug?
Nowhere. Don't worry about it.
It's just strapped to her back.
No, because I'm at a foggy place and a certain thing came down on us.
Oh yeah.
Draga!
No, you don't. You definitely do not see a dragon. Also, that fog was much more expansive than this one.
I know.
It was also raining
Yeah, it was also raining.
and lightning.
So as far as we can tell, this is normal fucking fog.
It was a storm.
As far as you can tell.
As far as I can tell, yes.
And that's exactly the same thing that you would see as well as Zacharis. Hello?
The dragon got him.
Oh, okay. Just making sure you're there.
Hi.
Yeah, unless anybody wanted to do anything else.
Danica?
Greenest
So
yet.
now
Not yet. Yeah, you've been traveling for about 4 days. To get to Greenest, it's going to take probably 6.
How high up are we?
300 feet.
Are you gonna jump?
Don't tempt me.
Jump,
I mean,
jump,
the worst
jump,
you can take is
jump.
take 300 damage.
The worst.
No, 30 damage. Right? Isn't it?
It's 180 because it's 30d6.
Isn't it? I thought it was every 10 feet is 1d.
Right, so 30d6.
Yeah, so at what minimum it could be 30.
Yeah, minimum 30 damage, max 180 damage.
Yeah.
So, the average would still kill him. The
So what's your
minimum
pl-
would still kill
What's your plan, Zacharis?
Nothing.
I'm gonna jump.
Sweet. We're finally free of them.
As you guys continue on, day goes by totally normal if nobody's doing anything.
Nothing really to discuss, just. Yeah, nothing really. Hit my instrument a few times. You know.
Yeah, day goes by totally normal. As it hits nighttime, you guys are just sailing along, doing your normal
Still
meal
just
things. Are you still wearing your Jester outfit, or would you have changed?
No, I would. I'm lazy to take it off.
So he looks hideous. Where's the
Oh yeah,
the
he's
fun?
still colorful.
He still glows in the dark.
He's definitely keeps it. You can definitely see him.
Goes in the dark, but there's birding.
Ooh. So Quinn's just downstairs, paying close attention to Bina as Bina's kind of setting up some stuff. They seem to have been growing some, just kind of talking and discussing.
They're bonding.
I thought you were gonna go teacher.
So,
guys,
You
everyone,
missed that already. We did that already. And you was
We'll be close to
completely glossed it
Greenest.
over.
just thinking about it, reminiscing. That's how this whole thing started.
Here's a good question. Where are we landing?
Oh yeah.
Have we figured that out yet?
I thought we were just gonna hover.
You know what? You
I
guys,
mean, we still gotta find us. Where are we doing that?
you guys.
I've never been to Greenest, so I don't know.
So
Is that
Jackal and Rex. You guys
Where's
remember?
Dorna?
Oh, darn.
Do you guys remember?
I feel like the feeling's the one
Max,
person you
do
do.
it.
Yeah, sorry, he was talking to me. That was different.
Do you guys remember when we broke off from the group, the caravan group when we were going to Greenest? There was that like little area we went to, not too far away from Greenest. It was on top of the hill. We could try landing around there.
Laying on where?
The fuck? Where the fuck's that?
I mean, you wouldn't know. I'm talking to these two.
Where the fuck's that?
Don't you remember?
No.
When we set away from the caravan, we went on a group, went to a mountaintop, and we sat there and talked.
I'm assuming.
Session 1.
I'm assuming we were downstairs, right?
Yeah, you guys are downstairs. He's giving the remembrance of when he first started a family
Yeah, technically.
in a tent, immediately following some bandits at a.
We didn't separate from shit. We were the only ones left.
No, you were separated.
Yeah, we were
Oh.
separated.
Because what they said, because what happened was the
we
one
went,
dude.
We went forward.
Yeah, they went forwards up the hill just to make it to Greenest, while you guys rested off into an alcove in the cave because you guys were feeling kind of tired and pretty injured.
Because someone shot me in the back.
Someone shot him in the back.
Man, I want to hear that one.
Yeah,
It
I
was kind of an
remember
odd
The
man.
bow professional over there.
The odd man.
And the one who lost his...
The man who's not here.
So that's what he's in reference to, and it kind of just perks up in your mind.
I mean,
Okay.
yes.
You can probably you can probably hover around
I mean,
the edge of Greenest.
yeah. I can tell you guys where it is. I remember clearly where it was. I mean, it was a night to remember.
Do I even want to know?
No.
No,
No,
Thank
we
you.
don't.
just read his book.
Do I Yeah, I feel like I don't even want to do that.
As you were kind of thinking out loud that it was a night to remember, and going over the reminiscing memories of going into that alcove, the moment you kind of just started like thinking about that scenario that evening, there begins to be pain that reminisces up your neck into the back of your head, and it begins to like have this high-pitched whining talk.
Oh no.
And after it starts to pick up louder and louder, it begins to get more audible. Felix can hear it. Bina can hear it. Quinn can hear
What the fuck
it.
is going on?
Jacqueline can hear it. And it gets worse and worse for Jacqueline,
second.
Rex, Zacchaeus, and Ryder.
Ooh.
Again?
I need all of you to make wisdom saving throws.
No.
I go over and I go, Quinn's ears.
Yeah, you see, run over. Her head's just like, ah.
So, also makes
Nice. Okay.
fuck. Well, they're.
Did I do it again?
What'd you get? Is that a natural 19?
I got a 19.
Do you even want to know what he rolled?
I don't need to.
I had to get one
I want to
thing.
verify the phone first. Or you can see it.
Yeah? Did you get a
Nat
natural 20?
Nat.
Zacchaeus?
Well, I got a nat something, but it ain't good.
Oh no, we lost our druid and we lost our
High five,
fucking
buddy.
bard.
Alright.
Lynn, me too.
Oh, we're dead.
That one's for Ryder.
Oh
This
fuck, we
one's
lost
for
our main healer.
Zacchaeus.
I resent that. I mean, he does have those dice, so. You may not have lost it. You may just not be able to speak.
Bless you.
I feel like a nat 1 is gonna really hurt him.
Zacchaeus, your head begins to pound, and immediately that feeling starts to like pull out your sense of response. It's just like dragging out from you. Jacqueline, Rex, you both feel this. This time you were more prepared. Just like, no, and immediately just kind of dispels. Jacqueline, once again, being like, no, grabbing onto Moon's Shadow once again, with the tendrils just kind of floating alongside it. It's just, and girds herself from this feeling with your 10% chance. That's 1 in 100 of both of these working.
I'm not gonna get that lucky next time. I might end up like that guy.
Zacchaeus, you pass out. You fall to 0 hit points, and you fall unconscious.
Alright.
Fuck.
Oh no.
What is going on?
Ryder, just before you fade, everything just becomes black. And you just, all this vision begins to fade, and then you fall unconscious, flat on your back.
Well, first he lost his voice, now he's blind. Good.
You would know, because this is something that's pretty funny, and I'll say Zacchaeus later when it comes relevant. You are forbidden from feeling any viewing of potential attraction. You lose sight. So, you are now blind. Basic, you okay?
No, yeah, I need to sneeze. It is this. Ugh.
Oh,
Just go blow your nose.
that sucks.
Phoenix are upstairs.
That's a long way. I'm fine.
Okay.
Go on. Oh.
Basically, both of you fall to 0 hit points and fall unconscious. People upstairs can see Zacchaeus flattened out, and then people downstairs can see Ryder flattened out.
Jinx. This is what happened last time?
Yes, this is what happened to you, yes.
This is what happened to me?
Yep.
What just happened?
Boy.
You remember when I mentioned the curse of T?
Right, when he lost his speech?
Well,
Same thing.
welcome to round 2.
Yes.
I thought this was okay.
Let's
help them.
Yeah,
They will wake up eventually with something missing.
How soon?
Let's put Ryder in the hammock and let's put them.
At least hammock.
Hammock.
The hammock.
Well, we can make them wake up faster if you just kind of wake them. If you give them some aid, I don't know, medical help.
Is that how we just woke
You
them up?
literally went up and just cured wounds and
Oh.
and then I think you laid on hands or something.
I don't have that kind of skills.
Dorna, as you guys are downstairs, just come stomping down, holding the 400-pound Zacchaeus in his arms.
I just point to one of them.
He drops him into a hammock. So what the hell is this? When he lost his speech
Yeah,
and then
welcome
he
to
became
round
dumb?
2. Welcome to round 2. It's once again him, but this time it's
That really
instead
hurt.
of him, it's him.
It really hurt
It
indeed.
fucking hurt.
I
How long
somehow
has it
was
been?
unaffected again.
How long has it been since the first round?
Wow.
You would know. You would recognize it that it's been about 14 days, about 2 weeks.
I really hope we don't have to deal with this about every 2 weeks. Because round 1 was about a week ago. Was about 2 weeks ago.
It may just be when we think too much about our what we have to do.
I have a feeling that is not at all what Ryder was thinking about.
Potentially, that could be.
You'd be surprised.
I think you meant with the tasks the dragon gave you.
Yes.
Then it is most likely that is exactly what he was thinking about.
After a few moments, both Ryder and Zacchaeus become conscious. Zacchaeus, you cannot speak.
Oh, thank God.
Guys?
What?
Guys?
What?
Zacchaeus, when he's asking this question, you are allowed to speak. You feel that energy being able to speak from down inside you. Basically, you cannot speak unless spoken to. You don't have any self-direction. You will answer, well, you can talk as much as you want the moment that you get asked something. But if they don't, you are unable to speak. This includes spells, this includes responses, and this also includes really anything that involves talking. So unless someone takes the initiative to direct you, you can't give a response.
Good. That's good.
I mean,
Better than his.
Yeah.
Ryder,
guys?
are you? What's going on?
But
Where'd you guys go?
Where?
Everyone's gone.
I just drop a hand onto his forehead.
Who did that?
It's I! Can you see anything? A color or at all?
No, I thought it was just dark in here. What happened?
You're blind.
Oh. Great.
Which means
At least I can talk.
you
Yes, at
are
least
once
you can
again
talk.
you are pretty much as useless as you could when you
Zacchaeus.
couldn't talk.
He could at least move on his own when he could talk. When he
Are
couldn't
you still
talk.
good?
I feel okay. Kind of weird, but I'm alright.
Okay.
What do you guys think happened to Asparagus?
Anything could possibly happen right now.
They're both extremely, withered as well. Their bodies are extremely old at this point. It looks almost like they've aged.
I wouldn't know
based
that.
on this. Well, yeah, you wouldn't know that, but you feel old and lethargic. Both of you being at 1 hit point as well. It's really kind of disorienting. Standing up is difficult.
I think you guys should lie down still.
Yeah, I'm kind of exhausted. I sent a telepath to Lynn. Asparagus. What's wrong with you? Is there anything wrong with you?
Zacchaeus,
I seem to be unable to speak unless I'm asked a question or something.
this doesn't feel restricted in this way.
Also, get fucked.
Basically, you can talk to Ryder without any hindrance because it's not involving speech. It's involving thought.
Message?
Message you still need to whisper.
Yeah, you still need to whisper, yeah. So, would this be a way for us to communicate in case, you need us to make you say something?
He gets that, though. I have 10 different things that can happen. They're randomly numbered.
Basically, you just tell me what you need to do and I'll help you out when it comes to you talking.
Alright. You just gotta yell at me to do something, and then I can do it. But until
Pretty
then, I
much.
can't.
Basically, he's your voice and you are his eyes.
This is
You
great.
can't see?
We're Dumb and Dumber together.
Yeah, he can't see.
Fucking great.
Yeah, he literally can't see.
Literally, your own.
The best thing I can do is sense you and walk towards you. That's
Should we
where
just like tie a rope to each other so we're always stuck together?
we have the rings. We just know where each other are.
Yeah, but that way you
No,
can't
until
ever
you
be away.
wander away, and then I can't help you.
Until you wander away.
I mean, no, I wouldn't wander away. I will stay close to you.
He would know where your exact location is.
Unless you get too far.
He wouldn't know if there's a wall in between them.
He wouldn't know if there's anything in between. He would
Think of
just
all the
know.
pranks! Think of all the pranks!
Think of the stuff that we can do.
Think of all
It's
the...
definitely worth it. You're on your own.
I was actually going more for think of all the walls you can like direct him to, and you're going with boom.
What about bookshelf from earlier?
Yeah, but he could see them.
Apparently, it's just.
Well,
We didn't
I'm
bring
gonna go to sleep then. I'm exhausted.
Look at
Sleeping
Quinn.
with my eyes open.
I'm gonna look at Quinn. We didn't bring the dog with, did we?
No.
No, that's tethered to grandfather. I wouldn't be able to take him.
Ah.
He's actually a celestial spirit. That's why he has more of a cognitive self. That's how he
Oh
kind of
my.
put the note, his paw on top of the note.
You didn't know that. No one knows that. I'm asleep.
Well, Ryder had written a note, and he was able to read it, and he understands words, commands, things like that. That's how he
He's a
kind of
smart dog.
knew to curl up next to me when everything that was happening in the room the other day.
This is going to be fun.
This is gonna be really fun.
This does not sound like it's going to be pleasant.
We don't know what's wrong with Sakaris, and he can't see.
Yeah. It seems kind of basically go through your spells and realize what needs sight, because that's important.
Yeah, most of my spells do. That's the thing.
Yeah.
All the things. Every single time you do like this happens, it's just everything that
You want to
doesn't
know what's
like it
even the
again.
worst part? Healing word needs sight.
Oh, hey, you know what does it? Thunderclap.
Yeah, that's true. At least you can still do stuff.
Get away from me!
Yeah,
There's no
you
one
wouldn't know.
around.
Yeah. So as you guys are sleeping, kind of just enjoy yourselves, you're starting up, getting your rest in. An hour passes, so both of you get your short rests in if you want to use hit dice.
So,
It is
Ryder, you are now staying on the boat.
I'm sleeping.
still sleeping.
Not only Ryder, Karis as well too.
Yeah, they both have basically finished a short rest by this point. So, as you guys are sleeping, time begins to pass. There's a slight whistling sound.
Do I hear where that coming from?
It's coming from downstairs. Quinn's looking around, and it's just kind of whistling around.
I immediately go to the crystal.
Crystal, make an investigation check.
Where's the ring?
Exactly.
Rings around.
They're in the same place.
Same place?
What's that sound?
Quinn?
I don't know. It's nearby. I keep hearing it.
Quinn? Who's next to Quinn right now? If I can see.
She's standing by herself.
It's an investigation, correct?
Yes, investigation.
18.
The crystal looks totally normal. Everything with it is 100% fine.
Quinn,
Is it whistling
am I waking
closer
up
to
or
me?
am I still asleep?
You would be waking up by this whistling sound. You would have been finishing a short
It's
rest.
not the crystal.
Both of you.
Quinn?
What?
How about your little friend?
Xanos? You can see his eye is dark red, much like it was before when touching Felix's device. And a small little latch at the top just kind of opens, and a light begins to blink. And that's where the whistling's coming from.
What's that beaking?
I don't know. He's never done this. Xanos?
I can't see what's happening. Someone lead me to the top of the deck.
Felix.
Anyone.
Do we really want to lead him? I'm going up. Seeing as how he did something similar to when he saw my thing, I'm going to tell everyone to be on alert.
I mean, if anything, I'll stay
feel
here and protect Quinn the best I can.
Oh, I'm gonna stay close to Xanos. I don't know what's going on.
Everyone,
I
on
poke
alert. I
Xanos.
feel
You
like...
poke him?
Yeah.
When you poke him, there's like a slight shock to your fingers.
Ah!
Yeah, when you touch his butt, his
Yeah.
base.
I'm telling everyone to be on alert, and I'm doing a perception check upstairs.
Okay, make a perception check.
So what happened?
Basically, the whistling sound, as Quinn was kind of like looking around, Ryder suggested if it was possibly Xanos, because she was only hearing it around her at all times. So pulling him out, he's got his eye is dark red, like it was when touching Felix's device. And after a few moments, a latch kind of opened up here and a light started to blink. And that's where the whistling's kind
I'm
of
assuming we
resonating
got a radar currently telling us it's got something it don't like nearby.
It's a guardian.
What is your thing doesn't do that?
Because he's dead.
Because it, we don't know.
That doesn't look like a very high number.
No, it's not.
9.
9. Yeah, no. As you are kind of like looking around, being cautious,
How is that 9?
go for will. Because perception is based on wisdom.
Yeah, I was plus 0. I'm at
Proficiency?
So this
Yeah.
would be 6 then.
3. Oh, yeah, it's 3.
Yeah, plus 3 because of proficiency. Gopher's looking around. As you're kind of like looking, everyone else is downstairs. So you're kind of looking. Gopher looks at you. Felix, what's that?
What?
Something's funky. You turn around. There's like a distorted figure there. And in that moment, you feel this immediate thrusting punch straight into your abdomen. Does a 19 hit.
Combat!
That does not sound fine.
Everyone can hear this mechanical.
Gwen, get to the back room.
What's going on?
Did you not hear that? Get to the back room now.
I heard it, but alright. In that moment, Felix and Gopher will be the only real ones up there as Dorna's downstairs. Or not Dorna's downstairs, but everyone else is upstairs. What you see emerging from several different portions is these translucent figures kind of start to just appear. Some have geometrical shapes. One looks to have a cube and has like a little gap in between itself, and it holds like a bow with several arrows. On the main deck is this 5 sided creature with several tentacles that each have a face and eye, in similar reminiscence of Xanos, as well as that you see more and more of these figures. There are in total about 10 of them.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
I'm downstairs still.
Yeah.
I'm downstairs next to Quinn.
Most of us are.
And Zakaris and Ryder are both at 1 hit point.
I mean, and their Ryder's useless in combat other than directing Zakaris.
That's that.
At least I'm this for Dorna. I'm gonna use this one for Quinn.
I thought it fell in the bag.
No, I picked it up already.
Okay, where'd you put it?
Good idea. Oh, right here.
Use this tiny little dig for Quinn.
How much damage did I take, by the way?
I'm gonna have to roll that here.
Okay.
36.
You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage from the singular punch that goes right into your abdomen. Quinn, back room. Dorna is up here. Felix.
This is Quinn, right? So
Yeah.
I'll do
I'll
next
just do
to
a quick drawing here for downstairs.
Yeah, actually, that might just be easier than keeping them there. So take
Take a
all
marker
these.
quick.
Yeah, take out all these people.
I'm literally just gonna do.
Karis, where you
That's
at?
fine. Just use black here.
I was just gonna also do like a
In the basement.
That's fine.
Where in the basement, man?
Wire? Who's that? That one.
We're
Uh,
the
gonna
old
draw
Jacquiline figure.
first.
oh, is the old Jacqueline in there? No, that one's not supposed to be there. Here's Ryder. That's the one I meant to put down.
This one?
This one right here. Here, switch that. Felix will be over. Is this Felix?
That's mine.
Where's Felix?
Felix.
It's the one with the
This one.
moonshine looking
Yes.
staff.
Alright.
No, this one's.
It's this one. Yeah, that one's moonshine.
Moonshine looking staff.
Hey, we're back.
We'll use this for the crystal, just because it's blue.
Hey, Jack Frost.
So, twins.
Yeah, she's going to the back room.
Yep, back room.
I'm right next to her. You're far away. Jacqueline?
That's me.
That is.
That's
Oh,
me,
sorry.
dude.
Oh.
Get rid of that one.
Where's.
Right.
No, that
Oh.
one's me.
Which one's
The one he's
you?
holding right now.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
You're somewhere here.
That's.
Sakaris?
Yeah.
Where you want to be?
Roughly.
Put me, I don't know, somewhere near the stairs.
No,
There.
you,
Right there.
he's in a hammock.
Yeah, he has. He has 1 hit point.
So he's.
I don't know where the hammock. Okay, there. I think a hammock works right there.
Split next to Ryder.
Gathering pieces. Importance.
Where's Bina?
Bina's down there too. Oh, I didn't have her figuring out.
That the old thing. Let's not use the old check over. Here.
We'll just use that.
Right next to her.
Can't wait till I can actually organize my miniatures that I need to bring.
Yeah. Tealer.
I have so many things. I just
Yeah.
don't have the space.
Tealer.
That'll work. Okay.
Is that just a random figurine for Gopher? Is that his actual?
This
the one
is
we've been
actual.
using.
Oh, dude.
Well, it was a random one that I had.
Oh.
But it's the one he's been using.
Yeah, it's the one he's been using. So, what you guys see, all in all, is approximately...
Please tell me you're
16.
using those dice as the figures.
Yeah.
You monster.
Come to your other ones.
What do you mean?
He's what?
Your chips.
No, he's specifically using the dice because these are like all geometric shapes. Or I'm being invaded by a different plane.
Well, they wouldn't know that, so you shush. And you wouldn't necessarily know that either, so you also shush.
You also shush again.
There are 3 of these small little winged circles. They're slightly bigger than Xanos, but they all look the same. There's a 5-sided creature that's just off to the side here that kind of just morphs in this place, and it's easily probably the same height as you. There's the metallic figure that had just punched him in the abdomen, and there are 3 floating with crossbows in hand. I need another D4. Or my D5s.
I feel like it's fair to say these aren't of this world.
How are my D4s? Where are all my caltrops? There they are. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 2 more.
I have 6 of them.
One of these are actually. One of these guys is gone, actually. And it's another one of these dual-sided figurines that kind of just, like, are there.
I don't like this
That's not my
one bit.
That's the top of the ship.
I really don't like this now.
So, let's get our initiative, because this is probably going to lead into the next session. Alright. Initiative 4. Get my tracker out so that way I can keep track of all the stuff. DM tools. Initiative tracker. Rex.
16.
16. Felix.
10.
10.
I'm dead. To the end if I can.
I'm rolling for each of the different individual creatures, so give me a sec. Gopher will roll. Nice, Gopher. Nice. Excellent.
What do you get?
Roll a 5.
Hmm.
So,
I mean,
6.
what is he gonna do anyways? Pilot the ship?
Jacqueline.
Yeah, you can make it hover.
I go after
15?
Rex. 16.
16?
What's your
lower
dex?
I have lower dex than
I have
him.
16 too.
You have 16 as well. We all go at the same time.
I mean, sure, why not?
Yeah, we're just going at the same time.
They fucking still have the unicorn in here.
Yeah.
Zakaris.
22.
Ooh. That's pretty good.
Yeah, the one health, the one health druid team.
Yeah, also, that wouldn't really matter much for you anyway, because
Yeah.
you're also at 1 health and blind.
Don't worry, I made a plan.
Of course you did.
His plan is to be Zacchaeus' command box.
His plan is just to hold out a rapier and run in a direction.
Until he falls off
Let
the
me
ship.
take
and then-
this as
Until he
doorknob.
hits something. If it's land,
He's a pancake.
Hey, doorknob.
oh, by the way, for the record, my dex is 14.
Oh, okay, yeah, you have higher dex.
Shipmates. It's
We're
gonna be the
going all
biggest
at the same
encounter I
time,
think we've ever had.
Yeah, 10 enemies.
Well, also a bunch of different creatures, so as a result, I have to roll like 12 fucking things.
Whose fault is that?
My own, but you know, I'll live.
Well, just get like 3 of those dice things, like the dice castles.
Yeah, I'm just gonna billion of these.
Well, you use like 3 or 4 for very specific.
Make sure you finish that.
Jesus, this purple dice sucks.
That's good for me.
Remember never to use this purple dice again. It was fucking me up last time too.
Not the dice.
Always.
It's
you
not
can
the
use
dice.
purple dice.
Always. What dice was I not supposed to use? Everything but the purple one.
All right. Wow. Yeah, I'm getting a new dice before I could start this. I just looked at the total numbers of everything. All right, Zacchaeus, you're gonna be starting it up. Up above you, you hear from upstairs, and then people shouting, "We're under attack! There's weird shape things!"
Help!
and
A winded Felix. Help!
Ryder, I need you to tell me to hit.
What? I can't.
telepathically, he
know.
said, "I need you to tell me to help,
To heal.
to heal."
Asparagus, heal us. And I'm sitting at a wall.
Yeah, that's basically that's basically your guys' free actions for talking.
Okay.
So yeah,
Great.
he talks to you.
I'll cast the 3rd level Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay,
Thanks.
3d8 plus your wisdom.
Not good.
Nice.
15 in total.
I mean, that's 15 health. It's alive.
For like a hit. I will then, hide somewhere.
No, valid. You're staying downstairs?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Just so you know, when you come up the stairs, you'd be coming out from over here.
Okay.
Wait, who moved that?
I did, because I was closer to Quinn, because I was touching his Quinn's thing.
Then it goes to Rex, Ryder, and Jacqueline.
I'm gonna pull off my turn for defense.
Okay. So you're holding your action for defending?
Yeah, is that +2, right? For ace.
If you're just doing defense, yes. You add 2 to your AC.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. That's an action then. You're not
Yep.
holding your action, you're doing action.
So you can still move.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay. Jacqueline, Ryder.
Let me go first. I'm gonna go to where I could sense asparagus.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely feel him. You can basically tell where he is.
So I go to him.
15, 20.
I touch him.
Yep.
And then, where's Jackal?
Behind you.
Okay, I'm gonna cast level 2 heroism on him.
Do you need sight for that?
No, I just have to touch.
You just need touch?
Yep.
Okay. So
I made sure I read my spell.
Okay. So he gets 10 temporary hit points?
Is it 10?
Or, how does heroism work when you cast it at a higher level?
A creature you touch is imbued with bravery until the spell, and a creature can't be frightened. And gains temporary hit points equal to my spellcaster ability modifier at the start of each of its rounds. Nice spell modifier.
So then what does casting at a higher level do?
I get you choose more than one target.
Oh, so are you picking
For
him
each-
and yourself?
No, and I was gonna go to Jackal for that.
Oh, I see. I see what you're doing.
That's why I was asking where she was. So I could do that, walk over,
Wow, and you would just barely have enough movement too to do
right?
it. Okay. So they gain it to your ability. So basically
my
your
spellcaster
charisma.
ability modifier.
So
where do I
plus
find
4
that?
for your charisma.
Oh, okay.
Just
yeah.
your charisma modifier.
And they get it every turn.
Okay.
And then
And they can't be feared.
that's it.
Gotcha.
Alright.
So how much?
They don't stack though, hey?
They do not. They'll just keep refreshing.
Oh yeah.
So, all right, Jacqueline.
Lasts for 10 turns. So
What kind of thing is Divine Sense?
Divine Sense is an action.
It's an action? Okay, screw that. I'm just gonna go upstairs and see what the fuck's going on.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15. You can see directly in front of you is a shipmate who's standing there at the ready with like a small short sword in hand, as there's this mechanical creature that's kind of formed into place. It has several different spokes that are just whirring on top of its body. It looks like it was similar to that mech, but completely mechanical instead of hollow, as well as devices. This creature just looks mechanical in general. In fact, all these creatures do. You can see the monodrone, which looks like that. The tiny little winged thing. You can see the triple-sided ones that have spears that are there. And you see both of these, the flying ones that are cubes, and then the 5-sided one. None of them look very friendly towards you, and they all
those
are
look
disturbing.
similar to Felix thing.
Well, you're not up there to find out,
Okay.
so you have no idea.
Tyler, can I get my bod cards?
Yeah, I'll grab them here.
Oh, he's using that for the camera.
You still have an action and movement.
How far away is I'm just gonna
Use 15.
I use 15.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna yell to Felix, to if he can to look around. Felix.
You can see Felix
I have
directly
a
on the
fist in my
opposing
gun.
side.
I don't
I have a
do that because I want to find him.
Oh, okay.
Do you recognize any of these shapes?
I have a fist in my gut.
It's not in. He isn't like gutting you with his hand. He just punched you once.
What are you doing?
I haven't already
That's fine.
moved
That's
it.
what I did. I'm waiting for a response. Did he
Okay.
just give me the?
Yeah, he's kind of winded. It hasn't come back to his turn from the surprise round.
Okay. Hold on.
I don't ever think the thing was stated that it pulled its fist back. It was just
No, it's still, it's
You
just,
punched. Oh,
Yeah,
it's just
it's
in
just-
there. Okay.
it's not like in your skin, but it's still hurt.
it's still hard to.
Okay. Yeah. I will draw Moon Shadow.
Okay.
I will use.
Little tendrils just kind of flaring.
Where is? There we go. I'm guessing you know why I put these up.
No.
Yeah, it's cold.
No.
Oh, they're props. Oh. So you still have a bonus action as well, and 15 feet of movement.
What did I use my action on?
In your action, I'm just saying
Oh,
you still
oh,
have
okay.
everything in 15
Yeah,
feet of movement.
Yeah. Okay. I will expend 2 charges
Mhm.
of my gauntlets. It's 1 minute, and I will go up to the thing that is attacking, if I can,
Yep, you can reach him.
and I will try to,
Behind him?
from behind him,
Okay.
and I will try to swing.
All right, roll with advantage. Which one is this? Which charge?
So, It's Thunder Smite.
Thunder Smite. Okay, so they'll have to make they'll make a save, and then on a fail, they get blown back 10 feet.
Great. So I get blown back 10 feet.
But you have to make a save too.
Maybe not. Let's figure out.
So
Like 10 feet. Straight line to me. And then to us. Trying.
Strength save.
that is a 22.
Okay, did you roll with advantage?
Is it?
Yeah,
Because you're flanking.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
flanking.
Oh, okay.
You're flanking,
I mean,
and I'm
that's
being
22. And you're being you are.
flanked. I'm not.
Well,
22.
22.
Okay, yeah, that will hit. So roll your normal moon shadow damage, your D8 or your D12, sorry, plus the D4, and then you roll an additional 2d6 thunder damage. You do also have divine smite if you wanted to increase that with a divine smite.
Man, more smite.
There-
Oh, smite.
This is precisely why I wanted these gloves.
A lot of dice.
It's a lot of dice, but it's also a lot of potential damage. But Divine Smite actually uses a
Spell slot.
and I might need to have it for some healing, so I'm not gonna do that. So
You are one of the few that has cure wounds. So.
yeah, sure am.
You are one of two.
And don't I
Well,
have,
three.
don't I have
Three.
all my land hands again?
Yeah, you have all your land hands.
After using it on
Oh yeah, no, it's been several days.
So D12. That's a D12.
That's a D10.
That is a 10. Okay, I was really hoping I was doing it
D12
right.
is the weird octagon.
This one.
Yeah.
Bam. That. No difference.
No difference?
No difference. That is still a 3.
Okay, and then roll your D4.
3. So it's the D12, D4 plus 2.
You need 7.
Okay, 6. Okay,
This is
so
not easy.
8.
8.
8 for Moon Shadow, and then the
Blasting.
2d6.
Yep, 2d6 for thunder damage, and then a strength saving throw against the item's DC.
So 10. Okay, 11.
Okay.
And then the what?
Are you using Divine Smite?
No,
you said you weren't, right?
Yeah, no, just Thunder Smite.
Yep, so you did the D12, the D4, and then the 2d6?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's it then.
Okay.
So, what's the spell save DC for the item
14.
specifically? 14? Okay, well, I rolled a natural 14, so you see this extremely thunderous force just booms outwards, and it's easily, rings out easily to the ground. And when you come in, you slide it cutting straight into part of the metal. It doesn't dig in deep, and when you yank out, you can see it scrape out portions of some of the cog work, but he still stands pretty heavily. And that's pretty much everything you've got.
Yeah.
So now we go to the small little drones. They immediately jump onto the nearest person. So these two jump onto Gopher and make little itty bitty stabbies with their itty bitty little swords.
Little penises. Yeah, swords.
Super tiny.
Yeah, they make a dagger attack, each of them. With advantage because they're flanked on the same target. His AC is what again?
Gopher?
He has armor now, so right? No,
Isn't
no,
it
no.
like 14 or something?
Isn't it 15?
Yeah, it's higher now.
Yeah, it's higher now.
Okay, that barely hits with a natural
What
12.
was the...
Because he only has plus
Armor?
1 for Dex. So
Well,
Mariner's armor was breastplate. So that would make it a
Adamant.
14.
The adamant.
The adamant times the breastplate, sorry.
Okay, so that's...
It'd be 14 plus 1, so
So-
15.
Oh yeah, he only has 1 dex. God dang.
First, that one hits. The second one, okay, that's gonna hit with a natural 16. So he takes 2d4 damage. That's 3. He takes 7 points of piercing damage as they just kind of.
He's now raging.
I mean, when it gets to his turn, he will be. Yeah, when it gets to his turn, last.
I'm not... That's where his turn usually
Felix.
is.
It's your turn, Felix.
Great.
Like I said, I rolled real shit for
All magic
all
is
my
1,
rolls.
10, or 20, correct?
Oh, right. Roll out magic, by the way. Heroism.
Right.
I...
Ah.
Oh, great.
So
I mean, I doubt this is gonna change a whole lot.
It's right there.
that
You can heal
one's
me.
latched onto this guy, correct?
Yes, that one latches onto the other
46.
46? Okay, good to know. Let me roll quick for... that one misses easily. It just goes to dive at him, just like... And it completely just whiffs wildly. What did you say, 46?
Yeah.
After casting it, you float onto the ceiling. You're just like...
Guys, what happened?
As you're now levitating.
Asparagus?
He's downstairs.
But wasn't he still also slowly sliding backwards?
Yeah, you would be.
So
Well, I mean, if his head is
So it would be, if they went down the steps, then that would mean that it's kind of coalesced around. So he'd be going towards this corner. Basically, that's where he is, and he can't move at that point. There. So you're stuck in the ceiling.
welcome to your new home.
To
be fair,
Felix,
upstairs is
sorry, what were you doing now?
upstairs.
So what are you doing, Felix?
Misty step.
Misty Step? Okay, so wild magic, yep.
Oh, you did it. That's okay.
You didn't?
Wait, what?
I got a 5.
Okay, good.
I'm fine.
So you just appear over there. So you got your action.
I'm gonna use a gauntlet. I'm casting a chromatic orb.
At what level?
1.
Okay, so using one of the charges, the orb kind of coalesced right in your palm. You just...
That's a fair point. I rolled before deciding a target.
So decide a target, then roll.
Man, how about the one that punched you?
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like I should re-roll.
What would you roll?
I rolled a 7, but that's before deciding a target.
Roll an industrial pro.
Because
It wouldn't matter.
well, I mean that's I haven't added the bonus.
That doesn't matter. You have a plus 10 to bonus.
It's a 13 in total.
It will miss all targets.
Okay.
So in reality, would not matter.
Okay.
So you go to throw it, and it just kind of like coalesces off and hits part of the metal and just skirts right off the side. Next time, designate first, but it would not have mattered. So now we go over to the one creature's turn. Being hit, it's going to turn, and it goes to grab at your arm, the one that's holding Moonshadow. So make a acrobatics or athletics check. Or wait, nope, sorry, I keep getting this wrong. Grapple attacks are just a roll to hit still. It's when you're contesting it, that's different. So I have to use this strength to hit. It misses. Using its second attack, it instead goes to just grab at... oh no, it's going to use its second attack to try to grab at you. Does a 19 hit.
Would it do anything if I shield?
I mean, yeah, it would raise your AC. It's trying to grab you.
Okay, then I will react.
Okay, yeah, so you use your shield. Roll wild magic.
Son of a bitch. Jacqueline is due for a wild magic. Yep, Jacqueline's due for a wild. Fuck me.
Alright, roll your percentage
Thank
dice.
you.
My god, it's fucking 2 in the same turn. Just have this fucking thing.
5?
50.
It's a 5 and then the
That's
0.
5.
Oh, it's just 5? Oh.
It's the first single digit we ever had.
What you see is, let me roll a D5. So I'm just gonna roll D6 and then re-roll 6s. You see a third triangular figure emerge in your space behind you. As a random Modron spawns in given space.
Oh, guess what? While we're fighting.
You increased the targets. basically.
You rolled the one thing that we're fighting.
That's super funny.
Good job.
So basically what happens is the mech goes to grab at your arm. You just brush it away as it kind of just has no initial weight to it. But then with its arm wound back, it goes to grab again. And this time, right before it gets to you, your eyes just flash and the shield just repels his arm completely back.
And the baby came out.
And in as it kind of like fades, the shield itself just triangulates into a Modron and just appears onto the ground directly in front of you with 3 spears in hand.
Mommy?
Don't like this.
I'll roll. I'll roll separately for that thing. It's going after Gopher.
I mean, technically, it's supposed to if it joins battle.
That's true, but I rolled a natural 1 for it, anyways.
That's forever for now.
Pretty much. That's the mech's turn. The shipmates. This one that's surrounded by a lot of shit is going to try to swing at this tri figure. Actually, no. What he's going to do is he's going to disengage. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just kind of skirting right there. Not moving you, but laying right there. It's very congested on top of this place now.
I mean, I figured like it was that way in the first place.
Yeah. This one, using his action, he marks onto the ballista and takes aim at the corner one and just tries to fire. Just boom.
Huh. Shooting at the ship.
Hmm?
Nice.
What?
He's shooting at the thing that's flying directly in front of him.
Oh, it's flying. Oh, it's flying. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do you think that is?
No, I thought you were pointing at the triangle, and I was like...
No, he's not gonna. He's not. That can't aim that way. They
Okay.
only aim in a cone directly
Okay.
on the sides. That's gonna hit. That is easily gonna hit. Ooh. Oh my god!
Roughly.
Nearly max damage.
What's the total damage?
It is 26 with the modifier. Yeah, the modifier is +4 for the ballista. I rolled 22. Jesus. So he fires it, and you see this thing is like flapping its wings incredibly quickly. And as it goes to draw its bow with like 4 arrows attached, this ballista hits it square in the like split part, and you see it break off into 2 pieces and completely disintegrate. All the metals on it just go turn to dust in midair.
That's 1 down.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, and at that point he's gonna move to get the fuck away from the thing that's in front of him because he's not within melee range, luckily. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Is that on the stairs?
Yeah, but he's like up against the wall so people can get past him still. Because you can pass through friendly allies.
Fucking badass. Took out one of them and ran away. Like
Hauling ass, dude. He's got a 5-sided thing and 2 other tri-sided things in front of him. He's not going to stay anywhere near that, especially because now it's the 5-sided thing's turn to go.
Well, I like it's like he didn't stay up. The other 2 stayed up to help. He's gone.
For Dorna?
Yep, and it's going to make its attacks against Dorna. And I say attacks for very specific reasons.
It's a 5-sided thing.
It makes 5 attacks.
Strange. What a thought.
Actually, no. What it does is in a 30-foot cone. It's basically everyone up here, including that guy. He would have just been at the end of it. Because, yeah, right about here would hit. Yeah, virtually everyone over here. In the 30-foot cone, he like points downwards. And you can see this spigot, like right in the center of the 5 things, almost like a flower's blooming, and it points upwards and just sprays this incredibly noxious fume. I need Jacquiline, Dorna, Felix, Gopher, and those 3 guards to make Constitution saving throws.
So literally only 2 of us need to make anything, and you have.
Yeah, I have to make like 5.
Nice on you, Jake.
Feel proud that you didn't get cursed from Tiamat.
Felix?
How good you do, Jake?
I want to hear how good you did first.
Felix?
I gotta get to my
What'd you roll?
I gotta get my thing to get the app.
I don't think you've got a +6 to your Constitution saving.
I got 6.
Yep. Jack.
I also got 6.
All right, so you see,
I rolled
in a
a
very
4.
unfortunate turn of events. Oh, I need to roll more actually. Oh, that guy saves as it kind of comes down. As you won't let that get you. That's really bad. As he looks back, he sees Jacqueline, Felix, his other friends, all like locked into place, but Gopher and Dorna seem to have withheld it.
What are we?
Man, Path of the Totem Warrior Barbarian, not giving a shit about noxious fumes. Holy crap.
All of you are paralyzed.
Hey,
At the end of your turns, you can
camp.
repeat it, but right now you are paralyzed.
But this one here, Felix.
That's its turn. Dorna, as it just sprayed fumes into her face just kind of boils over angry, just mad. And just this, like, froth begins to kind of form on her lips. What are you reading? Don't spoil things.
It just paralyzed. What paralyzed means.
Oh, yeah.
In this game.
Yeah.
To some degrees. But yeah, so Dorna, taking out her club, just
Tree trunk.
tries to hit him 3 times, because with a bonus action. No, because it's a bonus action to rage. Swings twice with her weapon. She's absolutely recklessing. Okay. Both are going to hit. Easily.
So her and Gopher saved, correct?
Both of them saved, yes.
They are our only hope.
Gopher's driving the ship.
Yeah, Gopher's driving the shit.
He has one hand.
Dealing...
Did you not explain?
Oh.
You explained how to drive it to him.
Dealing 11 damage and
So
dealing
he knows how to
14
stop
damage.
it.
She just goes... and several of the faces just kind of like meld in. They're crushed inwards. It still barely stands, but it's looking hurt. That's Dorna's turn. Now it's this flying drone's turn. Seeing that a number of them have become paralyzed, it takes its hand and draws 4 bows at the same time and fires all of them at Jacqueline. Being paralyzed doesn't give them advantage on ranged attacks, right?
Nope.
I figured as much. Okay.
I mean, it technically doesn't give advantage to the melee. It gives them automatic crits.
Oh. That doesn't work in the same way with range either. Okay, so
No, it
first
doesn't.
one to hit, 22.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
You have shield up, right?
Yeah, shield is till the end of the
Shield
entire
up.
round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I am at 24 right now.
Triple no.
It progressively got lower from an 18 to a 12 to an 8 to a 2. So basically, by drawing all 4 of them, the shield is just like.
I just realized something.
Mhm.
Would a 10 have saved?
No.
Okay.
Why?
Because remember, I have the tiny shield, which gives me bonuses to saving throws, unlike normal shield.
Oh, right. Yeah, that thing. The one that lets you, that makes you forcibly only use a cantrip, though, for your thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, yeah,
You
10
know
would not have
this-
saved.
This strange scenario. Any damage would have been great.
That's its turn. Now it's the try ones. This one, being specially summoned, is going to take its advantage attacks against
Wait, I
Jacqueline.
thought
Gopher.
Gopher was gonna go for that one that was summoned.
That one, yes. So the other ones are going. That one's last. This one goes over towards Dorna and will stab 3 times with its spears.
Purple streams.
With advantage because she's reckless. Natural 20. That one's going to hit. That one's also going to hit. Unnatural. So she takes, with the javelins in hand, 5 from the crit, 6 from the next, and then 2 from the one following that. As it just goes and just kind of like keeps pulling and trying to jab at her in rapid succession. So all in all, taking 13 points of damage. Yes. Halved because she's raging. So
7.
yeah. Well, 6 rounded down.
Oh, you rounded down?
Yeah. The other one is going to go and puncture at Gopher. And this one is going to move closer and dash towards that. That one's going to make 3 attacks against Gopher. First one will miss. Second one's a natural 20. Third one will miss. He takes...
Gopher can't be crit.
Yeah, he's wearing that.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. He got the first one was a 5. That's good because the next one was a 6. So he takes 6 points of damage. He's not raging yet, so he's not able to do that. Now it's Gopher's turn. Gopher, being stabbed. Ow. Kind of got the handle of this. He just pulls the lever up more, like higher, and once he lets go, it just stays hovering. He lets go of the wheel and just draws his longsword.
Oh yeah,
his badass
long sword.
His long sword.
Cool.
And in this circumstance, I'm pretty sure he would do a certain thing. But I don't want to take it away from him. No, he's just gonna rage. I don't want to take it away from him. You don't know that. Get Discord for him for the next one. He rages just 1 attack. He was reckless. He definitely hits. Oh, these things do not have that much health. Oh, they rolled shitty. So it goes in, and it kind of just scrapes off the tip of one of the spears and cuts directly into it. Kind of rappels down, scraping a lot of the metal, but that's about it. Now it's the other tripod, the tripod's turn. That one's going to take its 3 attacks against Jacquiline with advantage.
No, it doesn't get advantage. It gets automatic crits.
Flanking.
It gets automatic crits because
Flanking.
she's paralyzed. Automatic crits.
I'm saying he's got flanking!
Yeah.
I understand it's an automatic crit, but you still need to roll to hit to beat armor class. You do.
Don't crits automatically beat armor class.
Well, it's that all of that means.
I'm saying that you have they have a chance of missing. I wouldn't say that you automatically just hit every single attack, because sometimes you're gonna miss, whether that's by physical problems or especially if they're wearing armor. So I'm just saying.
The only thing that the automatic crit is that if it does hit, it's double damage. You don't have to get a 20 to. I think.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage for paralyzed. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. I can see it on my DM screen. So first roll. I think I actually rolled and it missed anyways. Oh, that was with the advantage, so 6 and 4. Second attack. Oh, you have the shield on, yeah?
Yep, still.
That one's gonna miss then. Yeah, because that's still only 21. That's the best shield ever. Yeah, no. None of the attacks hit, as it just goes shing, shing, shing. All of these shields. The shield, once again, this shield is like decorporealizing. It's got a.
I've used shield like twice before, and it has never been this.
Basically, the shield that's punctured by several arrows has blocked like an arm from grabbing it. Just slowly. And that's.
I assume it's just like. Just a
it's
basically moon just circling her.
Pretty much. Point. It's flawlessly blocking her.
Oh shit! I know. I know what I'm going to do to myself next turn.
Well, top of the initiative order. We'll do one more initiative order, then we'll call it here. Zakaris.
I'll run up the stairs.
Okay. You pass by this guy. You want to move him? That's 15, 20. You can see a lot of shit is going down upstairs.
Oh, he can act on his own. He just can't speak.
Right. So casting spells requires vocal components and need someone to talk.
Sounds good. Buddy? We're moving still, right?
Yeah, you're still moving.
Buddy, I need you to tell me to cast Shalala.
Kashavava. Asparagus. Cashew staff stuff.
Thanks.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait.
It's not that you need to be told what to do. It's just that basically you
Someone has to
need
talk to
someone
them.
to talk to you. They could just say anything. It doesn't have to be they have to do a certain task.
Oh.
To say
You can't-
Securus!
Oh, he says, "Oh, I know." It's not like an initiative thing. So
I know.
okay, just making sure. It's a very important distinction. You still have free will of what to say. Well, so you cast Shalala on your staff.
I will run up to the closest thing.
That would be either a monodrone off to the right that seemed to have leaped. It's very tiny. It's about like small ball shaped, and you can see a tri figure trying to stab repeatedly at Jacqueline with a shield, just kind of blocking it.
Yeah, I'll go after that one.
Okay. So
This one right here.
you're not gonna. It's not gonna be flanking because you're incapacitated.
That's true.
You are not a threat currently.
Ha.
So go ahead and roll to
Screw this
attack.
Paralysis.
Paralysis sucks.
Yes.
Stupid.
That is a 7.
A 7. So you go to bring it down, and as you do, one of the faces, like eye, looks at you and just completely blocks it with the spear and lifts it off of itself.
I start screaming telepathic.
Oh shit. I mean, I could sense you were like shit.
Just for quick notion, you both are still within, technically, you both are still within 15 feet of each other. Because you're stuck to the ceiling.
Yeah, if anything, I'm closer.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. Okay. So, Jacqueline, at the end of your turn, make a,
Okay, I can't do anything else. So
no,
I'll just
it's your
make that.
entire action. It's your entire turn. You have to make another Constitution saving throw.
I know.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
do that now.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw?
Yep, saving throw.
Oh.
Did you not do that last time?
My saving throw is +5. My modifier is +2.
Yeah, no.
So I would have got 9.
That's not enough, anyways.
Still-
If I 10 wasn't enough.
That is 16.
Okay, immediately you kind of just like clench after you see the shield fading, like no, and you actually bring up your shield and your moon shadow and actually repelling the attacks in place. But that's unfortunately your entire turn. Rex.
Same thing.
Okay. Gotcha. Ryder.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think what I was going to do. I can't really do anything. Because
So
I'm
roll.
levitating.
True. You can give bardic inspiration.
I can't, that's...
You don't need to see; they just need to be able to hear you.
Oh. Oh, wait, I was giving it to Jackal then.
Alright.
Can I do it multiple times or is that taking
It's
action?
it's taking a bonus action, and I'm not gonna let you do it for both of them.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Why you do this?
You also still have the DOS lute, so you have spells that are based off of that don't need components other than just playing the instrument.
Just
I cast invisibility on Quinn.
Do you need to have touch for that?
No, just play it. I actually don't know. I'm not sure how the DOS version works.
I'd have to look at the spell. I'll look at the spell.
Invisibility
anyways.
itself is touch.
Yeah.
yeah, because
Then you would need to have touch. I'll look at the spell.
Yeah, touch. One action, touch,
Okay.
concentration.
Then never mind.
Well, and definitely an initiative.
Yeah.
That would happen.
All right. At this point, so yeah, then it's the monodrones upstairs' turns. They're going to try to bombard at Gopher again. He's raging, and these monodrones suck. That one over there, going after the one that's paralyzed. No.
No.
It leaps. Ah! It's just getting straight into the arbor. It's just like,
This Penny is like, oh,
you're adorable.
Bitch.
Felix, at the end of your turn, make a oh no, yeah, you failed. So make a Constitution saving throw.
Or Rex. Or, yeah, did you make...
What's your total?
Not enough.
Not enough?
I'm down here.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Is your con plus 2?
Oh, you're just... You're just
Oh,
waiting.
just barely.
Well, I mean,
If you wanted to use your reaction.
Would 14 be enough?
I mean, you don't know, but you could use a reaction to do it.
Can I when I'm paralyzed?
Yeah. You just can't take actions.
I mean, then I try.
Sure. All right. So you kind of like mentally focus in on yourself. You can feel like that arm just like tensing slightly. In comparison to the rest of your body being paralyzed, the rest of that one arm that seems to be bandaged moves freely for about a moment, and it kind of just like places an arm onto your other shoulder, and you tense up, and your entire body comes back to you.
Jeez.
But yeah, that's the end of your turn. The mech's turn. Seeing that nothing went well, you can see like its eyes flash. And it uses the disengage action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Directly to the crystal. Right, one more. One more to the back.
What was
There
that sound?
Yeah, you can hear.
Yeah, one of the enemies come down here, close to the crystal.
Do something.
do something.
The shipmate's turns. That one, not paralyzed, is gonna fucking try to hold back the mech. So run up to him, and he's gonna make a attack roll against him. No! He goes shoelace. Oh! He completely eats shit.
I feel like he's just grabbing.
He's holding
around
onto the leg.
and he's being dragged.
I
with it.
love the mentality of this guy. It's like giant running metal thing. I'm gonna go grab it.
That's all he's got. Like he's got a short sword on him. What he's gonna do? Cut it down?
Yes.
Do something.
With that, it's that one's ship turn. They have to make Constitution saving throws. That one fails. The one that's got the monodrone on him. That one passes.
This one.
Yes, that one passes. So with that, he's just. Oh my god, that was horrible. And then it's the Pentadrone's turn. Okay, does not get its breath back. It's going to swing 5 times at Dorna. With advantage because she reckless attacked. Alright, just give me 2 d20s. Give me a d20. First one hits. Second one hits. Third one definitely hits. Fourth one's natural 20. Fifth one also hits. Thank you. It just lashes out just very violently with its face arms. 5, 12, 18 plus 10. 28 points of damage reduced down to 14 as it just one of them clocks her straight across the face, and you can see a bit of some blood trickling down and heavy bruising. But Dorna still stands because she's Dorna. Dorna then retaliates, flying into a frenzied rage, and makes 3 attacks in retaliation.
Oh, she's packing a frenzy.
Mm-hmm. First one's a natural 20. I don't think she's going to need the other 2 attacks against that guy. I don't think, especially because...
He's dead.
Obliterated. Easily. Just slap. Boom! Straight across like the waist side, lifts it up into the air. It just disintegrates in midair. Just. So then she turns to look at one of the tribes.
She basically just did golf swing.
Basically, and she swings 2 more at this guy with advantage because of reckless. Natural 20 on the first. Natural 20. She rolled 3 natural 20s. I'm not even fucking around.
Dorna's a
She's
fucking
our saving grace.
She's a goddamn freight train.
She is our...
Immediately, you can see the froth kind of forming against her mouth. Immediately after crushing the other one, this one comes right across the face, and you can see it dent the metal completely, and the face is just and completely disintegrates.
I was going to say
She rolled like 32 damage.
She remembers that fight with Gopher, and it's like get the steam up.
There's a reason why she's a very good guardian of the city of Greenest.
Keep her.
Keep her, please. So
imagine if she had
away with
A
me.
bladed weapon.
Instead of a blunt object.
Imagine if I had a real weapon.
Well, she's basically holding a great club, which is a
Yeah.
D8 with 2 hands. So that flying one flaps over to here, just
Fuck that.
and shoots 4 shots at Felix.
See you later, pal.
First one is a 17.
You don't even need to ask.
I don't know. Sometimes you do. Oh, I've got shield over there. Second one is a dirty 20.
Man, that one doesn't hit.
Third. Oh, and you can't because you have you use that one thing, right? So you
Yeah.
can't use cantrips. You couldn't use shield anyways.
Yeah.
16. Okay. What's just the thing up there? Oh wait, there's another one actually. There's four arrows. 9.
Thank God.
God.
I'm still probably dead.
I don't know. It's short
Unconscious
bows.
at least.
Okay, maybe.
Short bow.
Okay, maybe. 20 points of piercing damage. Are you alive?
I have 3.
That was a lot of damage. It was 644 plus 6. So look at that last one missed. Basically, and
Let me
one of
ask,
them like
how many
shoots
more
off.
have a turn?
Well, that was just the quads one. Now it's the tries turns. The one directly opposing the shipmate is going to stab at the shipmate with advantage because of the monodrone.
I will live.
Yeah, this shipmate might not though. That's gonna hit with a natural 16. Second to hit. That one sucked. Third to hit. That one will also hit. So.
I mean, if he could hit.
Okay. So what happens is it just like runs up. It's just trying to rapidly stab forwards, and 2 of them definitely get in pretty deep. One of them hits the armor piece and just kind of like slings off to the side, and the rest of the arms just keep flailing. And he takes 8 points of piercing damage from the 2 attacks in total. The other one, is there another one? There is not. Oh yeah, no, that's after.
Gophers.
That's after Gophers. Speaking of Gopher. Oh no, there's one that's attacking Gopher too. I can see
Yeah.
it.
Then
Yeah, I was thinking the other one. That one's still gonna attack Gopher. No. Doubly no. Even with advantages. Okay, that one's gonna hit. Fuck, finally. A D6. He takes 1 point of piercing damage because I rolled a 1 and attack.
So he still takes one.
All of them hit, but he doesn't seem to care. Like, it cuts into him, and it almost just, like, kind of bounces off of his muscles. And then one of them, the point, gets him. Just the point.
Well, I
Just
mean,
a small mark
it's just
on
the tip.
nose.
if it does 1 damage, you should have that and then round down to 0.
Well, it was a total of 3, so...
Oh, okay.
Well, no, it was a total of 2, sorry.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, there you go. But, in retaliation, Gopher swings mightily against the try. With reckless. He obliterates it. The natural 20. This brown die, I'm keeping this thing. Jesus Christ.
No. Only for Gophers.
It has only necessarily worked on your parts. It's worked as doorknob for 3 fucking natural 20s.
It only can be used for purples, everything.
Okay. This time, he brings it down, it gets straight into the eye of one of the sides, and he yanks out and just... Still standing, though, barely. That's Gopher's turn. Now it's the other Modrone, who's surrounded by everyone. Now that the shield is gone, it's gonna attack... Actually, let me realize something. He's closest to there. He would use his action to dash. Or not action to dash, action to disengage. And he goes downstairs. Turning up behind that one. Directly behind him.
There's a second one that came down here now.
Start stabbing.
Then that's its turn, and that's the top of the initiative order, and that's what we're going to call it. So, thank you everyone for watching and listening.
Right?
This is a thing.
Oh.
This is in fact a thing.
Just give him the squid. And
I don't think
what's
they're
his
here
face?
for the squid.
They might be here for Xanos.
Xanos.
Xanos?
Yeah,
No, they're
because-
the smaller Modron.
Yeah, because that's where they're going.
You don't know.
I mean, they seem
Or
to be
they're
trapping
here for the crystal, in which case...
Well, maybe they just
Name your thing.
But you
and
can
use
yeah,
it.
Felix sitting at 3 health, not looking too pretty.
I'm sitting
So-
at 1, so
You and that was your own fault. Though.
You're flying the
Gave you
court.
the
You're
option
like
to give
you're
us
like
a
you're like
short
in the timeout
I mean,
You're
yeah.
in the air.
So,
Rather
thank you everyone for watching. We will get back to this here again shortly. If you are feeling gracious enough and kind enough, drop us a subscription, like, or even a comment. I will reply to every single one, really. So, thank you for giving us your attention, really. This is some fun stuff, and I'm glad that we can kind of create this in the same audience as you. So, have a nice night, and we'll see you again on another Misrolled adventure.
Ciao.
Bye.